never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option, light it up.
Hello, chat. How are we doing today on this lovely Friday? I say lovely as if I'm not sweating out of my skin right now. Oh, I've cracked the window open, but the wind is picking up, so I might disappear for a second at some point to close it, because we had some mighty big storms in the UK last night. I would post videos I took, but I don't want to dox myself. Cloudy here at least? Yeah, it's cloudy here too, but the heat is not gone. So, who's excited? I got 52 minutes until the main event starts. But my internet is holding. Does seem to be doing fine. So I think we'll be good. And hi! And thank you to everyone who's following and been following for the event. You can kind of see my little pack of nerd stuff in the back. If you don't know who I am, and you're new here, and it's your first time watching, hi, I'm Ashley at the Quilts, known as Boys Quills. I am doing a sponsored stream for Warframe. Let me double check if yeah, branded content. I guess it's not branded content just yet. We're branded content in 50 minutes. But you may know me from a couple of places. One, I did last year's Pride stream, where I did a themed outfit, where I did like a 1999 themed outfit, where I had like a tank top that was like sprayed with like the little eye symbol, like the Entrati eye, and like a fishnet thing on top, and like all that kind of stuff. But this year, old piece is a bit harder to do something for. I did float the idea to my wonderful wife, who will be joining me soon, for doing like a Warframe confessional stream. Not for the sponsored stream we're going to be having, because I don't think we'd get away with that, but dressing as Harrow or Leon and doing Warframe confessionals with like people. Empress of Ash, thank you so much for the subscription. Got in there before the alert even popped. If the alert's even pop. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you. But we'll see. Maybe it's not something for the future. Maybe that's a future thing. Also, this is one of the few times I appear on stream with full makeup rather than just eyeliner and mascara. So. Oh, and show off those fangs. Well, given our arrangement we'll be having this evening, you may have noticed that there's a few less redeems your channel points this evening. I thought I would play it safe and not have good girl, good boy, and good pet with clickers. No, I've not responded yet, but I'll get there. So you may notice there's two different ones. There's just a Happy Pride, where you just Happy Pride. And then there's Bear Fangs. It looks so good in this lipstick. Happy Pride! Man, let me scroll up. What's happening? Dwarf Fortress Dinosaur update? So, Digital Extremes have been incredibly kind and have reached out to me to do a sponsored Warframe stream for Pride. So, as of 7 PM UK time, which is in 49 minutes, or 48 minutes now, we will be doing 2 hours of Warframe and just playing some Warframe for Pride. As DE is also donating 20,000 Canadian dollars to was it Rainbow Railway? Rainbow Railroad? I can never remember the name. I feel terrible for that. But we're not the sponsored segment yet, so I'm not making them look bad just yet. But DE does a lot of charity work, a lot of fundraising, and a lot of donations. So this is kind of part of that. Made out that you're real. Happy Pride. You guys look so perfect. Sheer luck. And I think the camera is kind of giving it a little bit a help. I just touched it up and like very lightly smoothed off the edges without taking off any foundation. Good thing, good thing walking with your leg. But Dwarf Fortress Dinosaur Update, I mean, I'm probably going to check out Dwarf Fortress when Dinosaur Update hits. If it's already hit, then, I don't know, maybe once I'm done with a bunch of other stuff. Minty Mint, Stable Eye, Wisp the Wisp, Darthanarks, Queer Chest, Andus Nix, Jikimo, Pumpkin the Star, Akazos, oh, that looks like a Gaelic name I don't know how to pronounce. Shana? Shanae? I don't know. Bull Lacerte. Lacerte? Moa! Eozi, Ben, Bakiori. There's a lot of you that have been following. Nightmare Kitten, RSF1 Hunt, El Paito, Bill Nye, the Heavy Weapons Guy. I'm pretty sure I've seen that name around somewhere before. You sound familiar. Vega the Gay, Bust It Down Biz, Lolly V2, The Two Water By, my Dove Bass, Yukime, Shadow Loaf, Avo Avo, Reading with Coffee and Cats, Uriel, Fox Foe, Lord 27, Girl Oni, Alex 81, Hikansen, Real Contrived Sleet, Sophie Ulf, World of Jinx, NKs. Oh my god, there's so many of you. Happy Pride, Happy Pride. And Mad Angel Zaz. Oh my god, there's so many. I mean, hold on. I normally have the view count off. Because normally that, like, it gives me... Oh, okay, there's 200 of you. Okay. Yeah, that's just like... How many? What, six and a half times my usual viewer count? Okay, that's fine. Victor. Thank you for following. Oh my god. Nice Oblivion Gate tattoo? Aha! I'm gonna catch you out and be a big contrarian, not contrarian, nitpicky, correcting, fucking nerd. And I can still swear! It's not sponsor time yet. Kelly Rock, thanks for the follow. This is a Daedric V, because I also have... I'm gonna show my bra strap and get banned. Daedric A. Oh, this is a little tighter on my shoulder. Daedric S. The Tribunal of Morrowind. AVS. The past, the present, the future. I have many tattoos. I also have this big-ass centipede that goes up my arm, and it goes around, and then lands right there. It goes around the back of my shoulder. I have a back tattoo. It's not easy to show off, but it's the Hail of the Sun from Silent Hill 3. I have this bonfire. It's not awkward to show, but Dark Souls bonfire. And then, Warframe. Names have power. I got this one to celebrate getting into the game and voicing the Abyssal Zone Syndicate agents because it had been a dream for a long time. So, Chaotic Angel, thanks for the follow. So yeah, a lot of tattoos. Abs? I ain't showing abs, but I don't have any. If you want abs, you gotta speak to my wife. She's the one who has the abs. She's the one that's all big and buff and beautiful. She's the strong one. And the smart one. And the pretty one. I'm just the content creator. I'm the famous one. I feel a part of my soul die and wither when I say that I'm famous. I did get recognized in person once, which feels so egotistical to say. I feel like I'm like gassing myself up. I'm coming, thanks for the follow. But I was like getting food at like a local place, and when I came out, there's a group of people, and one of them just looked at me, like did a double take and looked at me really weird, and I was like, okay, well maybe, I don't know, maybe they thought I was cute or something. Maybe they suddenly got a big crush. I don't know, or maybe they thought I looked weird. I don't know. I do kind of dress a little fancy for going and picking up Peri Peri chicken, to be fair. So, but got there, took my food home, ate. I had a message on Twitter, because this is back when I still used Twitter. And it was a message request saying, hey, did I just see you outside restaurant in town? And I was like, yeah, hi, that was me. Hi. Till BT, thanks for the follow. I said both of you aren't runway gorgeous. Shush. Wish I had the guts money to get one, but then I wouldn't know what to get. My only idea is to mark the outsider from Dishonored, but I hear it's stupid to hurt to get ink anywhere close to bones. So I can say from getting the centipede, it hurt most right there on the bone, and I was actually making my pinky twitch. Then the worst right in here, the soft flesh. It tends to be if it's nearby bone, it's fine. On the bone, it hurts, and when it's in like soft flesh, it really hurts. But my shoulder blade too, where the centipede is, really hurts. But it's not that bad. Don't take any painkillers. Yo, running the best. Thanks so much for the bit. And Grim Limbo, thank you for the follow. And Crook, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's a V, not B, a V. AVS, Sylvie. Well, S gets moved around because it should be Vilsi, but Sylvie. Morrowind lore. Michael Kirkbride. Unvocal Void. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. But getting a tattoo honestly isn't that bad. Just don't drink beforehand and don't take painkillers. And the reason they tell you not to take painkillers is because it thins your blood and it makes your tattoo bleed more. You can get numbing gel. I've never used it. I kind of see the pain as part of the price you pay for getting one. My brother has like a full sleeve and he used numbing cream and missed like a tiny little patch and like jumped out his chair when it hit there. So I find it better to just raw dog it. My wife is in chat. Yeah, Vivek. And hello, Vay the Gay. Now, I didn't ask, and I'm just assuming here. I'm assuming it's fine I play music during the upcoming sponsored stream. I don't remember seeing anything in the contract saying I couldn't, so we're just gonna... If it turns out I can, I broke a rule, that's on me. I'm just gonna eat it. The Maker FC and Ankara, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is Warframe music, but a bunch of other stuff isn't. So, there's like Dark Side music, there's things from Project Wingman music, there's a bunch of other stuff. Hammer Savash, thank you for the follow. Wait, you subscribed to me before you followed me. Odd choice, but I appreciate it. Where's the N? For what? Meloff? My only assumption? We're singing some lore at scene. I didn't know you're in the UK. Your snares at Tricteron. No, I am bored. As much as I sound like an American. Oh, Nerevar. Okay, Nerevar doesn't get his own letter because Sylvie. They're the three gods, the Tribunal of Morrowind. I am, despite what my accent may tell you, I am from Scotland. So, a bit of a wacky one. And the wife is free, so let's bring the wife in here. I think the music is slightly loud. But I think that's every single time. Turn it down by one. Hello, my wife.
Oh my god, hello.
Hello. Say hello to all 226 people that are watching according to my Twitch stats.
Hello.
Roman,
I'm the wife. That is genuinely just me.
She's my wife. Well, we're not married just yet, but we will be married very soon.
Yeah.
275! Okay, OBS needs to catch up a little bit. Totally not terrifying, because I think last year we hit 3,000 viewers during the main event, and that was terrifying.
Yeah.
We are inside your walls. Also, for you people that are here, Silver's Real Match almost cried every single time Brazil scored. Having a wife is pretty gay. It is, and I love it.
Yeah.
We are the man in the wall. Well, man in my wall. I have something very cool to show you. So I have been blessed with numerous very cool activities that I'll be doing over July. And the biggest of these is my first ever convention appearance, like a major convention appearance, as a guest. Shout out any Swedes in the chat. Make yourself known. Calling any and all Swedes.
See if there's any.
Any? Yeah, the guy who plays out. Yes. So Dave Jones, who plays Halsin, and Andrew Wincott, who plays Raphael, are going to be attending with me, kind of, a convention in Sweden called Narcon. going to IKEA account. Not for this one. So I will be doing some meet and greets. I will be doing a talk on voice acting, and I will be doing a Q&A alongside Andrew and Dave. Dave Jones I've met in person before, and I've also had some like calls with him for like voice acting stuff. He is legitimately one of the loveliest, nicest people I've ever met. Genuinely just a joy to be around. He's fantastic. And I've met her name has left my mind. Voices Eleanor in Warframe, Natalie something is the narrator in Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my god, her last name has completely escaped me. No, it's Narcan. But as part of it, I commissioned some lovely artists, and two of the other posters are over there. This is a Warframe stream. So I'm showing you the Warframe print. This is the print I will be signing at Narcon. This was done by the amazing Kanaloa, who has done wonderful fan art for me in the past and has also done some amazing art for me for custom deck sleeves for Magic the Gathering. So this is, I've decided it's Bim Pobberfoot from the Syndicate agents doing multiple different poses. So a little close up for each of them.
It's peak.
It's so good. They did such an amazing job. Yeah, it's Amelia. It's Amelia, isn't it? I'm so stupid. I'm terrible with names. This is the thing. I am terrible with names. The wife can confirm. I will forget people's names at the drop of a hat, and it's so awful.
We're both
Amelia
awful.
Tyler. That's her name. I feel so bad for where did Natalie come from?
Not a clue.
I don't know. I'm so sorry, Amelia. You are a lovely woman. We kind of had sushi together after TennoCon last year, except you were at a different table. Had a great car ride though. Chat about some really cool stuff. She's a wonderful person and just as creative and cool and funny in person as you would expect her to be from all her interviews and stuff she's done for games. I remember when I was at Develop, which is like a game kind of expo thing, and I met her there like 2 weeks before, or like a week before I would see her again for TennoCon. And I said to her like, hey, you know, I'm in Warframe as well, got the tattoo, absolutely adored Eleanor. You did such an amazing, I probably got it from Nightingale, that's probably where my brain pulled Natalie. That's clicked. But I was saying, like, like, your Eleanor was incredible. Like, I was kicking my feet when I romanced Eleanor, and I was, like, turning to my wife and being like, listen to what she's saying. So, I told her that, and she was like, oh, it's like, the writers were amazing. It's like, they plucked all this up my brain. Like, Eleanor's just me. What's my wife's name? My wife's name is...
Lauren.
Hello. I know you're saying Kappa because you were saying like, I was like, what's your wife's name? Yeah, my wife's called Janice.
Wife.
Janice?
No, I am wife.
Wife.
That's it. Wife.
It's so hard. It took me like a month to learn one of my friends' names. It was Tanner. I couldn't remember Tanner. You know, I fucking forget them all. Thing is, you ask me like video game lore stuff, and I'll remember names like no problem. But like you ask me a real person's name that I've worked with for like 8 months, and I will not fucking remember. Probably because like
there was a solid like couple of weeks when we first talked that I thought your full name was Ashlyn and not Ashley.
To be fair, some people call me Heather.
It took me a while.
Some people just call me straight Heather, which is my middle name. So they're not wrong, but it's like it's weird to be called that. Like. Also, Romadou, Catsbucks, Ghostly Bun Bun, Demon SRD, and Riding the Light. Thank you for follows. Is that Tesh and Noggle? It's not a Noggle, it's the full statue. And there's also Call, you can kind of just see back there. So, Teshin I feel really bad about because I was cleaning up around there and I accidentally snapped the sword, the one that he's like holding down. And I glued it back on. And then as I put him back down, I moved my hand and snapped it clean off again. So, but luckily with some help I managed to get it glued back on. I think it's like slightly stripped the paint on the hilt, but it's fine. Who did Elsie Lovelock play? She played Captain Zada in Jade Shadows and played Rusalka. and did a
Oh,
phenomenal
yeah.
fucking job. Like, and also Elsie's someone else who's lovely. I've met her in person a couple of times, and she is fucking awesome. I fucking love Elsie. She's like so sweet. She's so nice, and everyone I've met who's voices in Warframe are so kind and amazing. So 2 years ago was the last time me and Lauren went to TennoCon together. And while we were there, we met Ben Starr and Nick Apostolides. Nick voices oh my god, I just talked about, like, I can remember fictional names. I can remember
Oh my god, you're right.
Velimir. He voices Velimir
yes.
and Zeke. So he voices like the Coda infested thing. She was an Iron Lung too. Elsa Lovelock was an Iron Lung, and she killed it. She was phenomenal. 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 But yeah, Nick Apostolides, who I was kind of introduced to through Gianni, because Gianni was doing the full, like, media tour, like, as, like, an invited guest, because he's the stalker. Gianni's also fucking wonderful, by the way. He's an amazing person. I love Gianni. And, met Nick and Ben, got chatting, and Nick was super lovely. Nick is also, Leon Kennedy in the remakes. And Ben Starr was also really cool, too. He was great, and it was really funny, because, like, we were there, and, like, we chatted at, like, it was a Tenno VIP, like, the little kind of club thing they had set beforehand. And then, me and Lauren left, and we bumped into Ben and Nick again. And we walked and realized, like, Zito, you're right. I can always mix that up. Thank you. It was Captain Zito. And we leave Tenno VIP thinking, like, oh, we're already tired. We've traveled a bunch today, or, like, the day before. It's hot, really hot. We'll just go to bed, wake up early, and then, like, that's when the actual convention starts. And then we leave, bump into them, go to leave another way, realize, oh, we can't get through here, come back, talk to them again for like 5 minutes, then leave. Then they left through the way we first tried because we didn't realize that it, like, you could go that way. And we were like, okay, they're walking that way, we were gonna walk that way, we're gonna go the other way now. And we, like, walked opposite directions, only to bump into Ben twice the next day.
The hotel.
Yeah, so
because the elevator stopped working, so everyone was taking the stairs.
Yeah, so we managed to get the elevator working enough to take us to, basically, some shithead kids had ran up and down and, like, pressed all the buttons, so the elevators were stopping at, like, at every floor. But we got it to work, took ours up to the 19th floor, like, freshened up, like, did an outfit change, I can't remember exactly what, but whatever we did like an outfit change, freshened up, left, went down the stairs, and as we get to the bottom of the stairs, we open the door of the stairs, and there's Ben Starr. And then the next day, one of our friends is leaving. And I'm like, oh, okay, we'll hang out for a bit. And, like, right, okay, we have to, like, you know, okay, you have to go now. Okay, bye. And as we're getting up to, like, take them to their ride, we bump into Ben Starr also leaving the hotel. And we're like, we're not stalking you, we promise. This just keeps happening. And yes, the drops will be active in 30 minutes. They've not started yet. It's why I'm swearing. I'm allowed. I can
swear now. I'm getting it all out now.
Getting it out now.
So it's
from
later.
From having spoke to like the folks at DE about this. Some swearing is okay. It happens in their prime time and stuff. That's not a problem. Just avoid the really hard stuff.
I think the first time I was in a
oh my god
DE sponsored stream, as soon as I showed up, I threw the F-bomb out, and
like,
I felt so bad.
It was Jamie voiced over stream, and we were there doing it. It was during Jade Shadows, and like, oh, and then you joined, and you went, I couldn't find the fucking server.
Find it.
Everyone just went silent. Everyone just stopped, like, oh no. That was fine. DE were chill. Happy Pride. All right, let's go through. Okay, there's been a few more follows. Katya Rose, Hilari, Bioluminescent, and Shrungles. Thank you so much for the follow. And Sableye, thank you so much for the sub. Shrungles is a good name. It's everyone's favorite monster flavor. I like the Ultra Punk Punch. I don't remember liking the Punch one. I would say my favorite is Mango.
I'm a sucker for the peach. Peach stuff. So I don't always have a close place to my heart. Although I don't drink Monsters itself that often. I've swapped to Ghost a lot.
And C4. And whatever one. Is it Ghost the one that goes on the $1 sale constantly?
Yeah, Ghost always has those $1 sales. So I usually just go get whatever's cheapest that has the 200 milligrams in it. And it's usually a rotating between Gorilla Mind, Ghost, and C4. I love them all, though.
Strawberry. I think I've tried the strawberry one.
Strawberry Dreams is one of the newer ones, isn't it?
I don't know. Hello,
Hold
the
up.
maker, and hello,
I think it
hello,
is.
Elvis. Wolfbane Forks, thank you for the follow. And Honeybee.
Yeah, it is one of the newer ones.
Psycho98, thanks for the follow. According to my OBS, we're at 350. We're at like a tenth of where we're gonna be, which is terrifying.
So a lot, yeah.
I'm prepping myself. We have 26 and a bit minutes. I just have to change the channel point redeems. Oh yeah, that will be back. I just changed it because I don't want to risk anything with the... I'm sure it probably will be fine. I just don't want to... I don't want to step on toes.
You saying I can't spam like 20 of them?
I mean, you could spam 20 Happy Prides if you want to. Why is my cat such a stinky, stinky girl? Because all cats are stinky. Hey, Glitch and Go-Go. Happy Bride! Oh god, I shouldn't have said anything. But it's sweet. Thank you for the follow. You guys don't want to get it. So previously, before this stream, the redeems were good girl, good boy, and good pet. And when you redeemed it, say for example, someone redeemed good girl, it'd be... I'll just do it for the wife. Wife, you're such a good girl. So I would pop a clicker. But I feel like that's not quite appropriate for a sponsored stream. So I've taken them away.
Maybe a little much.
I've taken them away for this one stream. I have 36,000 chicken sandwiches. I could derail a whole stream. See, I was just thinking as well when I was like getting ready.
I had, I think, 20K before yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Yeah.
No, it was the Tuesday stream.
Tuesday, yeah, because it was in the middle of me solo flawlessing Warlord's Ruin. You spammed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was just thinking like, oh, maybe I should have a thing where like if you spend like 10,000 channel points, you can suggest a meme for me to dub on my YouTube channel. I'm beginning to realize how many people have way more than that.
You would need to have it like very, very high. Way higher than that.
Astute Dog, Docs the Fifth, and Harpy Titan, thanks for the follow. Dark Tide music hits so fucking hard. Love the Scottish in Boston. I have felt so patriotic watching the Scottish in Boston. It has been a pleasure. Watching the bagpipe player go down the cop slide and come out like an angel playing the bagpipe perfectly. That cop feels like your vibes. It scans your heart. And if you are a vile person with a rotten soul, it flings you out. But the Scotsman was pure of heart, so we drank Boston dry. I fucking love that so much. It's so good.
Insane.
100k? Yeah, I think 100k will probably work. For the 50,000 for the funny verbalaze number? I have no idea what that means. Only Beldair, Twiggy Doe, and Mute the Panda. Thanks for following. Happy Pride! God, I'm getting a little nervous now. I am like...
You still have like
25
minutes too.
Like, and my internet's been a bit unstable in the heat, but it's been cooler today, a little bit. I think the heat in the house has been a little worse, but like it's cooling down overall. So I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay.
So yeah, whenever Ash gets usually angry, the Scott comes out.
Yes.
Noticeably more.
When I was solo flawlessing Warlord's Ruin, which for people who don't know Destiny 2 stuff, very quick thing. A dungeon is like a 3-person raid, and it's much smaller, much more condensed. The mechanics usually aren't as complicated, but you get a special achievement and like an emblem thing, which is for doing it solo, so on your own, and flawless, which is without dying. And I have been like over a dozen attempts trying to solo flawless it, and most of my deaths were on the last boss as well, right at the very end. And when I was going through it, and the second boss is the one that annoys me the most, just because it's just a really annoying fight. It's really awkward. The damage phase is like just kind of shit to do. It's very stressful. And then I would just be like, oh, you eat shit. Like, it would just, the Scottish would bleed out so much more because I was getting so frustrated. Currently kind of chilling and trying to learn Mimic from AC7 on base. Hearing Daredevil come on was fantastic. Hey, yeah, I love Ace Combat 7. It's the only Ace Combat game I've played, but I love it. It was fantastic. There's a clip somewhere out there, or a screenshot someone took when I posted about like how I'd beaten it on stream. When Daredevil kicks in, and like that big vocal bit kicks in as the shield drops on the Arsenal bird, and I'm just grinning ear to ear. I played the entire thing in a flight suit, like an actual RAF flight suit that I bought online. Did that for Project Wingman too.
Not.
Why not? It added to the vibes. What build do you run? Haven't played in years, but used to run that Solar Warlock subclass for Final Healing. So I use the Prismatic subclass that came with Final Shape, with Golden Gun, Celestial Nighthawk. I use Still Hunt for the exotic, which is a solar sniper rifle that on precision hit builds up a meter, and then when the meter is full, you hold reload, and it gives you basically another Golden Gun. So, and then like some small bit of stasis with Dustfield Grenade, Strand with Threaded Spike. Yeah, like it's a custom build. I didn't look. Well, I kind of did look up some stuff, but like most of it I'd already lined up myself. Hello, Tentacle Hex.
I've got my terrifying Void Warlock Siphon Life build that I'm having way too much fun with.
Yeah. What is my favorite Warframe? So, that's a complicated one to answer, because I have a few favorites. So, for the longest time, it was Protea. And then I really got into Daggett, because Daggett's the Warframe that came out in the update that I got put in the game. Indeed, there is Puppy. There is Roxy.
That was my puppy.
That's Foxy Roxy. So, like, Daggett is kind of always going to have a place in my heart, because, and I can't wait for Daggett Prime. It's going to be like another year, but, like, I can't wait, because she's my girl! It's my girl! She was in the update. She's the one that came in the update I was in.
I'm playing lots of Garuda, though.
I've been playing a lot of Garuda lately. I think, who was I? I used to play a lot of Baruch, because Baruch is easy, because I just hit 3, I don't die, and that's it. Who else have I played a bunch? I played a good amount of Korvax. I used Valkyr was like my first proper main, and that was purely because I could hit 4 and not die. So, did the Garuda Proto Skin? I don't. Daggett Protoframe voiced by Quills. I would love that so much. You have no idea. Like, and instead of like having a hole in her head, have her like wear a veil, be like a weird like, almost like the opposite, not quite, like similar but opposite of the nun version of Eleanor that Eleanor meets. That'd be really cool. Like a you know, all about like death rituals and like the whole thing about like funerals and that kind of thing. That'd be really cool. Or more witchy maybe. I don't know. It'd be cool. I'd love that. Reinforcements. Like, yeah, that clip that plays when someone subs is me. That's me from the game. Yeah, she did have a face, and then Orc Lovers blast it off. Yeah, I know. But I don't have the Garuda Proto Skin yet. The only ones I have, I think I only have Eleanor's. I don't think I've gotten any of the others. Oh, I used to main Harrow. That's another one I used to main.
You got me Owie.
Oh yeah, I bought you Owie.
Because I played Mag a little bit.
Yeah. Daga Sweep, I love playing her. I build her with the, I forget the name, but the augment that lets you activate her Grave Spirit. And then when you kill stuff, it lowers the cooldown. So the idea being you're just in Grave Spirit all the time. And the only reason I kind of got tired of it, is because whenever you are in Grave Spirit, all the music in the game gets super quieted down. Because it's meant to be a temporary state that happens and then it goes on cooldown, like when you die. But because you are activating it, it doesn't differentiate, so you're always in that, like, the quiet stage. Bellahans are Irish, I think? I mean, if they make a Daggett Protoframe and it goes to someone else, I'm not gonna be, like, mad. In fact, them going for, like, an Irish...
It is Irish.
If they go for an Irish VA,
it is a creature from Irish folklore.
Then yeah. If they get an Irish VA to do a Daggett Protoframe, I'm not gonna mind. Like, I've auditioned like for DE a couple of times. I've only landed the one, but like they're fantastic. All my love goes out to the DE crew, every single one of them, because everyone I've met and talked to has been just the most wonderful people. People on the community team, people who do the writing, the narrative stuff, the sound designers, the producers, people who do the event stuff for TennoCon. Like, every one of them are just hearts fucking boom for them. They're incredible people. Like, when I was there last year, after TennoCon, I got to have dinner with a bunch of the voice actors and the writers and the narrative team and, like, some of the producers and stuff. And we just sat and chatted and did shots of sake and had sushi, and it was fantastic. They're just lovely people. Could do an Irish accent? I could probably learn, but given my Scottish accent when I try and do it sounds cartoony and sounds bad to other Scottish people, I'd need some proper practice. Like, that's the thing. I know other people who are, like, a bit more, I don't know, gun-ho with accents. And they're more like, I'm gonna learn enough to do this audition, and then if I land it, I'll learn how to do it. But I'm so worried about ever doing something that comes across like a caricature, or that, like, it's a parody of a real person. I don't want to end up doing an accent that sounds bad. If I'm ever gonna do an accent for a role, I want it to sound authentic. I want it to sound like someone who is from that area or from that country or whatever can listen to it and think, yeah, no, that sounds good. Or I would never have known, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very particular about that. There's been a few roles for stuff that I've passed up on, either because it required an accent I couldn't do.
There was something. Was it Portugal?
Oh yeah, I
That you needed to do, and you were
Yeah.
struggling with it.
Yeah, I couldn't really do a Portuguese accent. I tried. I looked up as much as I could, but I couldn't do anything about it. There was one role that came to me, which was, the role was very specific, and they were basically, we want someone who's trans, and we want someone who's part of this minority. And I was like, and they're like, we talk with the creator, and they're fine dropping the minority part and having it just be a trans person. And I'm like, I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm sorry. Play a Bennett Foddy game? Are you trying to make me more Scottish? Is that your plan? You're gonna rage bait me into being more Scottish. You're gonna get me so mad that I'm gonna become more Scottish.
I would love to see you try to play Baby Steps, because that sounds
Oh my god. Because you know, the thing that
wild.
like gets me going the most in games is when my movement is limited, or like my movement gets
Yes.
like blocked or fucked up. That instantly incandescent rage. Like, if I'm trying to get somewhere in Destiny and some pleb gets in my way and stops my momentum, I want to, like, Mortal Kombat fatality that person in real life. In Minecraft. Prepare for the role, I mean, by bringing out your accent.
Yeah.
Well, also, like, this is the thing, right? Okay, so people in chat, where do I sound like I'm from when you hear me speaking now? What does it sound like to you? Where would you guess I'm from? Baby Steps is really good from what I've seen. It looks kind of fun, but it doesn't seem like my kind of game.
Definitely not my kind of game, but it is a very interesting concept, and I love the plot of it.
Yeah. You just sound Scottish to me. That's only because I've heard you a lot. Fair. It's not an Oblivion tattoo, but it is an Elder Scrolls tattoo. It's a Daedric V. If it is an Oblivion, like, O, it would have a dot in the middle. Wouldn't be shocked if you said American. Fair. Also, we've had Badass Empath, Q Knight, Z-Dude, Suki Sarah, Fly High, Catherine, Ferretsu, Spark Turtle, and Bisexual Snom. Thank you for following. Yeah, it's a Morrowind tattoo, because I've got the Daedric A and the Daedric S. I guess I'm from Newfoundland that moved to Ontario when they were young and lost their accent over time. That's fair. I get either Canadian or American are the big two that people guess for me.
You're in the, like,
General North American.
general Northeast New England, kind of that area, I feel.
Yeah. Happy Pride! Also, Twitch Drop Collector 22 and 4 Loop, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your Vasca Kavat floof. That is the easiest Vasca Kavat floof to get. That's going to start dropping in 12 minutes and however many seconds. So, I think at this point we're just going to stay in like a just chatting while we wait for it to happen. I probably should have set it to just chatting, but it's fine. Let me yap away. Never get a tattoo because we worried about having a cover up for a cosplay LARP. That's fair, actually.
I mean,
most people don't care.
there's makeup
There
that
is.
you can cover it up fairly
Yeah.
easy, I feel.
Josh Sanguine and Lily Leafeon, thanks for following. I mean, I'm covered. Like, so I'm going to a Renaissance Vampire LARP next year. In fact, I just submitted my, like, I want to play these characters. Because, well, for vampires anyway, because I submitted for humans, and there was a human I really, really wanted to play and didn't get. But I applied for a bunch of vampires. I don't think they really had stuff like this in the Renaissance. Maybe I'm wrong. We found tattoos from people from thousands of years ago, so maybe there's something like this out there.
Stick and poke styles
Yeah.
methods have been around for forever.
I know
so.
there's a YouTuber I've been binging a lot again lately, called Mini Minuteman, Milo Rossi, and he, on video, like in a video, got a stick and poke tattoo done of a tattoo that was found on a preserved body from like thousands of years ago, which is really cool. It's a really cool thing to do. Have you still have the human application of shit? Nah, I've already got 2 friends of mine that are going with me on 10B, so I am in 10B, locked in. So it's fine.
Yeah.
It might end up being better than I thought. So I was really hoping for one specific character. Google Debunkers! Yes! I wonder when Milo will finish his Google Debunker. Because that like shed he films in is like falling to pieces. Good on him for like doing it up and fixing it up and all that, but god, that has to take so much time and money. Watch too much another YouTube that does historical videos and makes it funny with his descriptions. Like, who is it? The Mummy Guy? The Mummy Guy. But yeah, I've been binging Milo's videos. He's so cool. This is gonna sound so whack. I did once, so when I dream, I tend to dream pretty vividly. The wife can confirm, I have some insane dreams.
We are polar opposites because
Yes.
I don't remember anything
from
from dreams, if I even have dreams. While you're out here, like, writing small novellas with your dreams.
I've had some, like, really horrible nightmares. Like, I had one where I was having a dream, then woke up in my bed, looked around, realized the room looked wrong, and then half the room dissolved into, like, a Silent Hill otherworld nightmare of rust and barbed wire. And my own body came hanging from the rafters, and I, like, slammed my head in a wall trying to wake up, and I couldn't, and then I ran outside my room and woke up in my bed again. And then the other night I had a dream where I was staying in like a mix of like a house and a hotel, and there was this, you know, like the picture of like the chud little bird, little chick that's next to the coin that's looking up like that.
I remember this.
I saw that running around this room, and I was laying down on the floor like on my front, and I found it so cute I started crying. And then either it turned into this adult bird, or this adult bird was there, and I just never noticed it. Dream shit. And it was like an osprey, if like the head feathers and like the tips of the wings and tail feathers went like brown and gold. And it was called Golden Ash. I remember very specifically the bird was called Golden Ash. I'm like, who names a bird my name but just sticks golden on the front? What? But when I started crying, it ran over and put its wings around my head and gave me a hug. But anyway, I, as usual, was having a midday nap in my wonderfully comfortable gamer chair. I'm sure there'll be no problems whatsoever with me doing that. One of the things that happens when I nap in this chair every now and again is I get bad sleep apnea. Like, I'd start choking, and it wakes me up. But usually what happens then in the dream is I start getting, like, suffocated in the dream by something. Either I'm being crushed or being choked out. And because I had a Milo Rossi video on, suddenly in my dream, Milo Rossi was choking me out.
You know, normal things.
Normal things. Strife, Oh Hungry Moon, Maya Ladybird, and Nixfall. Thanks for the follows. Quill's entering her dead 10 minutes into a movie era? Shut up. I'll have you know, just even though the fact that I'm very sleepy in the mornings, and I usually have like a lunchtime nap, I am more wakeful than this sleepy one.
Okay. In the mornings, I get up first.
Yes, you do. Like, not even a contest. You wake up first.
Yeah. It's just,
Hi, Lisa.
I get up, I do everything super early in the morning, and then by the time it's like mid-afternoon to early evening, I'm already done.
Yeah. Got an anime girl on my boob? Indeed, that is my wife.
That's me.
With art done by the amazing Tato. And speaking
Tato.
of Tato and artists, to people who've not seen yet, done by the wonderful Kanaloa, a Warframe print I'll have available at Narcon Sweden if anyone's going to be there. Rise up, sweets. My wife is very tiny, it seems. She is 1 inch shorter than me.
Where's the Tato? You're showing the other one.
I'll show the other one then. Alright, so hold on. Let me just... hold on. I'm still technically here. I'm just grabbing the prints. Oh god, I can't turn it over. It's a mess.
I am sadly shorter than my wife. It's not fair.
1 inch.
It's not fair.
Shorty. Hold on. These people are nuts because I ordered 50 of one poster, 100 of another, and 150 of what I'm going to show you. And they sent the one of 50 in a pack of 50. They sent the pack of 100 in 2 packs of 50. They sent the 150 in 15 packs of 10! Who does that? How tall is Pills? I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
My family swear I'm 5'11", but I'm 5'10". Okay.
I used to be 5'11", and then I lost weight, and HRT shrunk me like 2.5 inches.
Alright, and boom. Hi. So, as a show again, Giant Slayer. Hey, happy Bride! Bride voice, Miss Quills. Oh, Miss Quills, please don't cry. Would you like a hug? Tag her, sometimes need the hug. Aww. Okay, so this is Kanaloa's drawing of Bim Popperfoot from the Abyssal Zone on series. Pretty lady, well, thank you very much. So, and then we also have, if you guys are into boomer shooters, a new boomer shooter just had its demo released on Steam, which me and the wonderful John Winfield, who voices Abel in Amazing Digital Circus and Mud in Gaslight District, are in. Which will be Brian. This is the character I voice. Greg the Conger Eel. I also voice Hammond and Michelle, who scream and explode. And then, the pièce de résistance. The wonderful, wonderful Tato, who did the art that my wife is using as her Fugi React right here.
Yeah.
Did this amazing Anya mouthwashing red carpet art for the print. Because I am Anya mouthwashing. Happy Pride! So all of these will be available at Narcon, Sweden, where I will be at the end of July. 600 viewers. Oh god, it's kicking off. I think last time we hit 3,000 when we did this Pride stream. So it's gonna happen. Less than 4 minutes. But there is the potential. I'm not gonna lock it in. Stream, oh, hold on, what is this? We'll stream auto chain. Let me know. To the next one, I have to leave about 10 minutes before you end. I can raid the person. Yeah,
that's what I was saying. The raid should automatically set it to go to the next channel.
Yeah, I was thinking that we'll raid the person who's doing the next one. Hammond and Michelle and Brian, they're 2 clan enemies that I voice. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. So with these prints, depending on how well they do at Narcon, which I imagine they're probably going to do pretty well, I might talk to Gianni and see how he gets his print stuff done, and we'll maybe see in the future, because I'm planning on moving in the next couple months. So once that move is done, and me and the wife are settled, we'll maybe see about having these prints be like permanent things. The Brian one might need to change, because that's official art from the Brian artist that was just given to me by the dev team. That's not a custom print that I've commissioned. The Anya and Warframe one were ones I commissioned myself. I am going to play Warframe this stream. It's just that
we're just waiting until the actual timer starts.
2 minutes until the drops start, and then we'll get in there. Talk to Marika. Okay, I will do. Thank you very much. Johnny gets nothing. I voiced 2 clans in Brian, yes, and Greg the Conger Eel. Happy Pride. Oh god, we got some more followers. Anomaly Prime, Audrea, Fear the Rabbit, Bright Liger, Dragonclaw, Kickrad, Murged. Thank you so much. 2 Clems. Happy Pride, Happy Pride! Oh god, Happy Pride clearly makes no money off it. I'll go some Rika's Cheese Fund. Based. Absolutely fucking based.
Jeez.
And Gianni sent me a bunch of dinosaur pictures today. Well, sent the white dinosaur pictures, then sent them on to me.
Yes.
Hey, Stook. Alright. I was in the most recent Hunt of the Parenting episode. It was so cool. Yeah, no, I already... Didn't you play like Gabriel Angelo is like the character's name? Dark Surge, Ellery. Thanks for the follows. Happy Pride. I actually DM'd Speaker D and was like, hey, I'm down if you're down. He was like, stuff comes through all the time. We'll keep it in mind. So who knows? Maybe I'll be a Hunter of the Parenting one day. Weren't you that weird shooter about shooting anime girls? Do you mean Feet of Pretty Samurai? Then yes, I voiced a bunch of things in Feet of Pretty Samurai.
It was yeah.
The Pride Redeem is a typo. It was with everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you for pointing that out. I'll go and fix that. Oh god, it's picking up. This is terrifying.
Yeah. What are you wanting to do?
I was just gonna crack relics.
Crack relics. We could do the new content.
I was thinking that, but like...
Because both of us haven't really touched it that much. We've been
not.
so busy.
Yeah, we've not really done it, but I don't mind just doing some... Just cracking relics and having an easy time. Because we're going to need to keep an eye on chat when there's that many people, so... Make something nice and easy.
We are minimal in moderators.
It'll be fine. Project Absentia is the other one I'm in, yeah. I voice, Bahamut. Not Bahamut. Baphomet. Go back into Warframe a bit. It seems like a really good time for it. It's pretty much perfect timing because the next big update's going to be coming out very soon. Well, I say very soon. TennoCon's happening in like a couple weeks, and then they're going to show off the next big stuff. Doing a spoiler sponsor stream also may not be good. Yeah, that's
true. You're right. Isn't it that?
All right, everyone, less than a minute. Okay, and there we are. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the DA sponsored Pride stream. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, if you're here for drops, you've come to the right place. If you stick around and watch for, I believe, half an hour, you will get an Ostia Vasca Kavat flute. This will be in your Twitch inventory, so please make sure that your Warframe account and your Twitch account are linked. I believe that it will count towards the drop if their accounts aren't linked, but you will need to link it to then redeem your flute. And it should be put into your inventory automatically when you log in. You'll have a little message from it. From Varzia, I believe, is the one who sends you the messages on these.
Yes.
And we do need to watch our language now. We are on this is now a sponsored stream. I cannot say, I can say some swear words, but just sprinkle them in every now and again. So we're gonna need to be very good about this, chat. Be on your best behavior. And that's a difficult thing to ask of you all, but please. God, there's so many. Deranged Puggular, Nox, Meowdeath, Melandish, Pixie Wolf, ABNV, Dardeerling, Lobo Legend, Sapphic Lily, Azariel Doom, Giger, Dark Surge, Illyrie, Owlgood, thank you so much. No freaking cussing. I'm gonna cuss so hard. No, the cuss you're not. Okay, wife. Are you ready for some Warframe?
I am.
Alright, let's get to some Warframe. Ooh. I have an unread message in my inbox. What could this possibly be? Alright, so shall we crack some relics, wife?
Yeah.
I shall invite you wherever you are.
I get to play with my new toy.
It's a cool frame. Yeah, let me show you off my fashion that I've got for a few things. So, this is my Garuda Prime. I'm pretty happy with this fashion. My other fashion that I'm very proud of is I like my Caliban. It's basic, but I like the little floating ball. That's a lot of credits. I do have a lot of credits. I'm rich. Here's my Daggeth that I'm very proud of. Cape that blocks your view of the enemy. Yeah, no, it really does. It really does.
It's worth it though.
It's worth it. Where's another one that I like the look of? My Protea Primes, whatever. My regular Protea, that's where it's at, baby. Getting a Venus skin? I don't know. I don't tend to get many proto frames. I think the only proto frame I have is Nyx. Oh my god, I should maybe knock off the follower alert because that thing is going crazy. Warframe is low-key. Okay, you've been around for a while then. Yeah, the amount
Can you get it set to where it's just not noise?
I can give it a shot. I need to log back in. Yeah, oh god, yeah, I need to turn that off. Because it would turn off all alerts. I could just turn off all alerts. Remind me later.
You may still want to have like sub alerts and stuff.
Yeah, hold on. This is the overlay apparently. That's chat. Okay, because there's copy of the overlay and copy of the overlay. Alert box. I'm gonna turn off follower alerts. As thankful as I am for all the new follows, it's gonna drive me mental if all I'm hearing is that. Happy Pride! Okay, let's see, what do we have? If I put on Steel Path. There is a Conjunction Survival. Oh, before we do it, I'm gonna go and grab a bunch of new relics from faction. Sorry, Kalimos! I just Goomba stomped Kalimos. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Oh, poor baby.
Relic. Give me your relic packs. Getting yeah, I know it's from in and out of the game. Don't worry. It's just that's the music I've set in my place. I can buy 2 from you. I probably should have done this before the stream. I also have a thing that's finished in the Foundry, but I can't get it because that's spoilers.
What is in the Foundry? Can't even think of what it is.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Not Syndicate, not those, these. Alright, Conjunction Survival. How many Void Traces do I have? 193. Okay, I'm just gonna bring.
I had 800, so I'm refining a bunch of stuff.
Alright, bring in whatever.
Alright, that should be good.
Remember when I only had 10 million? What do you mean only? I think I had 20 million at one point, and then I've just been spending it.
I'm broke. I'm so broke. I'm under $1 million right now.
It's purely because there was a double credit weekend, and I had a credit booster, and I went and did like a bunch of, what's it called again?
Oh god, Index.
Index, thank you.
Right?
Happy Pride to this Ace Dragon. Happy Pride to you too.
Yeah.
Do you have like a different ship than a default? Oh, what you're seeing me in is from 1999.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive.
Right.
Give them all warriors down.
There are void fissures in the area.
Oh, come on.
Use these to craft
What?
the
The game was not happy about that one.
You found it.
Now, chat, I'm gonna tell you now, despite the fact that I've got 2,500 hours and I'm in this game, you're not gonna see amazing gameplay. I'm just gonna tell you that now.
You're going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
I'm an hour late, Mom. No, you're not. You're just in time. We just started. We just started the drops.
Stand by for life support.
Thank you so much to everyone that's following. I've turned off follow alerts just because otherwise it would be a little much. But thank you all very, very much for it.
If you had a necrolite, this would be an excellent place to deploy.
Oh, that's doubling because I've got that open. Ah. Thank you so much for the subscription, Lexi. Thank you.
I see clearly.
Love your Oblivion tat. You are the third person to call it an Oblivion tattoo, and that is almost correct. It's a Daedric V. Happy Pride! This is quite the slow chat for a 2K view. Oh, we're at 2,000 already, I see. I mean, most people are here just here for their drop, right? They're not here for me or chatting. It's expected.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna stress over too much. It's far more than I normally get, so I ain't complaining. My little, like, rundown email afterwards is gonna be nuts. You had, like, 45,000% more viewers! Like, yeah, I wonder why.
I'm just excited I finally get to use the Vectis Prime.
Am I insane, or did they change the noise for like, activating your Incarnate? That
Hold up, let me see.
sounded different.
Let me see real quick. It does sound a little different.
Someone said in chat, kibble to tame.
Kibble the Dave, that's my boy.
It's your boy. Trying to say.
My baby.
Fez Fanatics here. It's Twitch TV. We got another streamer up in here. Okay, no, I love how if you are diving in the air, you cannot see anything with this Sayandana. So glad they don't kill your dog anymore. Yeah, that was a really good change. The pet overhaul was very much needed and
It's
very
so
welcome.
good. I still need to get Prime Pack Leader levels.
Speaking of pets, this is the reason why I'm using a Vasco. Where are you? There's my baby. There's Tavrek.
The baby.
My baby, my little vampire kitty baby.
Yeah.
Sitting for the floof and not talking. Yeah, that's probably it. Which is fine. You know, if you're lurking and you're just watching and you're wanting your floof, that is entirely fine. You don't feel like you need to chat. Yeah. I can't speak. I get paid to speak and I can't. Never got a new cap. My game killed it. Yeah, that system sucked. I lost my first ever helmet charger to that system.
I think I lost my first $2 to it. I think when it came out initially, I was still with like a very bad laptop that could not handle this game at the time.
Oh, the scream screech I get. I'll keep an eye out for it again. You know what's the crazy thing? I've never grabbed one of these actually. There we go.
Oh,
That's the first time I've ever found one.
I think I found it one time and didn't even make the connection of what it was. I just ran around with it for a little bit. And everyone
ran around with it?
at me. Well, you go around with it? Words are hard.
It's okay, wife. I love
I know you do.
Liking them finding more Warframe streamers that the vibes I share while getting free stuff? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The Warframe streaming community is very lovely. Full of wonderful people.
What are we gonna get?
Strun
Two
Prime I
silvers.
maybe don't have? I maybe don't have Strun Prime? Can't remember.
I have the stock already.
Oh, it's nice to get the Archangel Gabriel from Hit Game Ultra Kill the Dog, a bath medicated champion with itchy skin. Aw, I'm like a wet rat. Poor baby.
Oh, baby. My dog needs a bath.
Yeah, Roxy is a stinky baby.
She's very stinky. So now that I'm getting the chance to actually use the Vectis Incarnate in an actual scenario, it's so fun.
Oh yeah, that's another thing as well. I'm pretty sure we implemented. Is the timer still on for new followers?
I probably. Let me check.
If it is, that's fine.
Go invisible. Yeah, I think I set it because just in case. Yeah, there's a 10-minute timer right
That's
now.
fine. Yeah, we've had some shall we say bad actors in the past, so we're just.
And it's only me and the wife here for moderation right now. So want to make sure it holds it down a little bit better.
And everyone here has a good time. Phil's playing award-winning Star Trek game Warframe E.
Yeah. So I love snipers in games like this, and I've got a beautiful ribbon mod for it. So I've been trying to make it work, and it always had good single target damage, but I couldn't make it too good for room clears. So finally getting an Incarnate that turns it into an AoE thing is so fun.
Yeah. Happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride to everyone.
Yeah, we're now hitting the 110 mark, so now we're gonna have a lot of people that are having that timer pass.
Colorbo is a great sniper. He is actually kind of nutty. Hello, I'm free.
I'm free.
Happy Pride, fellow awesome Nintendo. Well, thank you all, everyone, for being here. It really means a lot. If you don't know who I am, I mean, obviously you're here for the Warframe Pride stream and the Vasca Kavat Fluke drop. I am Ashley the Quills, also known as Voice Quills. You may have heard me in this very game. I am a voice actor in Warframe. I am the Abyssal Zone Syndicate agent. So if you've ever heard a woman go, hello? Reinforcements? Listen. That's me. And I'm also all the everyone that you see on the ship. It tells you where Defixio is. So yeah, hi. I'm also the voice of Anya Mouthwashing in all the promotional stuff for mouthwashing.
I love that it's Anya Mouthwashing.
It's Anya Mouthwashing.
Anya Mouthwashing. You know.
It's Anya Mouthwashing. Pretty goated. Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And the sound's definitely different for the thingies.
Yeah.
The Incarnate weapons.
I can't like properly identify what's different about it, but it is.
It's not as harsh. It's a bit like lower. It's a bit more like the angels singing than it is them screeching.
Ah. Okay.
That's from what I've gathered from not really focusing on it. Like could be wrong, but it definitely sounds different. When Daggett came out, I was losing my shit in the mission. After like 4 times in the mission, I was like, wait, I know that voice. Hi. I'm my favorite character. That's so cool. Well, guess what? I'm also going to meet at a convention in Sweden where I'll be signing Anya prints. Which I also now realize I need to post on social media that I actually like, hey, here are these awesome prints. Here are the amazing artists that did them. Because I have physical prints here now.
Oh, it's the bypass glitch. Hold up.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Happy Pride! Narcon!
I love this ongoing thing about just every single one.
Just saying it wrong.
So it's just the circuit incarnates that receive the audio, the Zeram and OG, like the built-in incarnates are still the same.
Huh.
Wonder if the Salus is the same or different then.
Stein X Prime.
Yeah, I got one here.
Yeah.
These manifestations must not be allowed a foothold on Lua.
Alright.
Life support is at risk. Destroy
And Nora Knight, Noricon. Yeah, there you go.
Noricon. Oh, you... Get over here. Stop living, please. I'm asking nicely. Asking nicely! Stop it! Stop being alive. You're not cool for trying to live. There we go.
those oculists are scanning for targets.
Oh, I didn't realize we found the room. I was off doing my own thing.
Oh, I've just been running around back and forth. YouTube Frog here. Little fan since the video with the Final Fantasy 14 free trial professor. You stream? Hi! Yeah, no, I've been streaming for a while. I've been trying to keep it pretty consistent. I've been trying out some new, like, schedule stuff, basically, for all my content, because, ages ago, back when I was in my YouTube prime, I was posting a video a day, which, sure, they're short-form videos, but it's recording, editing, yeah, I burned out real hard, which is why there was a huge drop in content. But now I'm doing a video, like, every 4 days, and I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the only reason I'm streaming today is because DE are sponsoring me too for Pride. Yeah. 4 redeems for Bare Fangs, I'm so sorry. Well, you know what, just for that,
Do a very long one.
I'll
for
do a
while.
very long one in just a second once I clear out this room. I'll even... Not this one. I clicked the wrong one. I do have actual fangs. These aren't prosthetics. These aren't like pop-ons. These are permanent.
Well, it's like they are
They're prosthetics. I guess.
prosthetic in the sense, but they are.
They're not like I slip them on. Those are permanent
Yeah.
fangs. They're in my mouth, like they're glued on. It is Garuda Prime I'm using. Not using the proto skin though.
There is the.
I'm a vampire too.
Yeah. There's the 2 Signas you can get from the new update that I want to try to get at some point.
Ooh.
They seem cool.
What clan vampire am I? Well, I did a vampire LARP that was set in Vampire the Masquerade, and I think...
You were.
What was I
Were you
embraced by?
Toreador?
I can't remember. I think it was a Toreador that embraced me.
It was like a not full masquerade clan, but so they had like little
Yeah, they had
alternate
it.
versions.
The
but-
idea of like the setting of the LARP was that like we were all like people who are being brought into a cult that was ran by what we thought were like the only vampires in the world, and then turns out no, they were like small shit. Toreador the hot vampires.
I love my brujas.
I think in the LARP I'm going to next, I've applied for 5 different vampires, and I think I've got like a Giovanni, a Cappadonian, a Gangrel, a Bruja, and there's one Zamisi.
Someone just said it's National Vampire Day, and I have to confirm
Is it National
that, 'cause if
Vampire
it is,
Day?
That's insane. Hold up. Vampire Day 2026. Wait, no. It's May 26th is National Vampire Day. It's
Aw.
June 26th. Ah.
Damn. Who's our creators? Yeah, I can add that in case they were
There's World Dracula Day is what it used to be called. Yeah. Damn, I got excited.
I know, that would have been great. I have permanent prosthetic fangs. These are the same stuff they make like teeth fillings out of that have been shaped into fangs and then like attached to my teeth like glued.
Yeah.
And it was done by a professional dentist. I had a full-on like consultation with him, and he was like, I have done similar things to like shape teeth that have been broken. I have never done it to add on, but the process is the exact same. We shouldn't have any issues, and lo and behold, we had no issues. And fun fact, they glow under UV light. What's my
I
vampire
think
meat
that's the
birthday?
coolest thing.
Yeah, under UV light, the fangs glow. How is Garuda? I want to build her, but I'm going to. I'm enjoying her. Stynex friend Optics.
There's Stynex.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My current Garuda build is very much more like damage resistance and just using her passive just for passive damage bonuses. But she can just straight up nuke people.
You ever accidentally bite yourself? Oh my god. When I got them, I did all the time. Like chunks out of my lips and cheek. Stop it.
There's so many.
Does this make you like an exotic from Cyberpunk? Maybe. Goodbye, hallway. Aw. Caxus. Now, goodbye, hallway.
Most scrappy character had fangs that went past his chin. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, I'd say Garuda's pretty good. For the person who was asking. Thing is, I just cleared an entire room with like 4 million damage balls.
Where is the biggest group of people?
Ah,
Eh.
then my kitty
There
gets
we
you up
go.
immediately. Thank you, kitty.
Side 09's very fun with the sniper.
Oh, I can imagine actually, then.
Like with the Vectis Prime Incarnate 2, you could easily make something work there.
Is we talking mad smack for someone with a nuking distance? Real. What do you think of Vena? Vena? I can't remember how to pronounce her name. She's fun. I do think it was mad props to DE for making an actually psychotic woman who's actually psychotic. Given that she's raised...
I love that it's the whole theme is like Blood Witch.
Yeah,
kind of
the
thing.
Blood Witch stuff's really cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like one of my
Psyche and
faves, the
scouts.
punch through.
They
Yeah.
detect you. Fighters will soon attack.
And you like,
They know you're here. Prepare for
just want to get my
Psyche fighters.
headshots. Let me get my headshots. Yeah, it's more like the na 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 singing that like sometimes the Void Angels do. I mean, Vena's like a little psychotic. Like, come on. Like, one of her opening lines to the Stalker is like, "You don't approve of your future daughter-in-law." Like, girl, didn't you raise that boy? Excuse me? Ah, jailing
She a
yourself.
little-
Pride. Happy Pride.
A little. Yeah.
Little crazy. Good thing I like crazy.
That's fine.
Wish we knew more about her and Miyoki. We might get more in the future.
Yeah. I do definitely feel of the two. I think Vanna's my favorite.
Yeah. He's trying the new pro frame, to be honest, a little too, ooh, I'm just sexy and crazy, and also dating her eye, and I was like, Frame should just upset soccer. Maybe she did. Constellation Encore patch go hard. I mean, hey, you never know.
I feel like the Constellation Stalker Jade thing going on is like a good little side story
Yeah.
compared to like the main storyline going on. I don't know if there's much else to add on to it because I did feel it was a pretty
Solid
definite
conclusion.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is. I think it's cool to have at least some kind of like side story, especially with these mainline updates becoming massive.
Yeah.
It's good to have little filler stuff in
Constellations.
between.
I've not tried it. That's what's in my thing, my boundary, and I'm not grabbing it for spoilers.
Oh, now I know what it is. Yeah, okay. I need to get that.
Here in search of treasure, but only
Yeah, a little bit of
for Oblivion.
spoilers.
They are trespassers here. You are not.
Protoframes are people warframes.
Are you really?
No, I was hoping for a silver drop, not a gold, but hey, I'll take it. Happy Pride.
I need a silver boar piece, and I can't for the life of me get it to drop.
No, it's just a skin, Alicia. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Can do that. I'm keeping an eye because my windows are open and the sky is getting very dark and gray, and I'm just waiting for it to start raining. Ah.
Let the void risk the unfound
Happy Pride, so look up the
Great.
Warframers. Look at the lights. Thank you.
consequences of that risk now.
All right. I guess we just leave then. Is someone else leaving?
Where is the... There it
Stalker.
is.
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't see the baby. Yeah. I was too busy reading chat and jumped into the thing.
Or I'm missing one person. Let's have the speedy Warframes. I love my Varuna.
Oh yeah, and especially now that they've made Varuna like run on all fours, it's peak.
Oh, it's so good.
There was a place in Lord of the Rings where you could get awesome vampire fangs. Fangorn Forest. Hardy, hardy, hard. Titania Sylvana would be dope. That would be pretty cool. Puppy mode when she goes in all fours, based. Thank you everyone for all the follows. I turned off follow alerts just because it was a little much.
It is done, Tenno.
I nearly finished leveling my Coda Sporthrix and I can never need to bother with it ever again. Hello. Happy Pride.
Oh.
Fire Resurgence has a reason to come back every so often. I may hate FOMO of D. I mean, to be fair, it's FOMO in the sense of it's around and then it goes back in the vault and they bring something else out. But it's never like, this thing is in the game and if you don't get it, you will never get it again. There's only like one case of that and that was the heirlooms and and well, I guess also,
the early
Excalibur.
heirlooms.
Excalibur Prime, and the
And
Frost and Mag heirlooms, but they're working away.
They're
on
not.
back.
Yeah, they're not happy with that, which I appreciate.
Yeah, they do want to figure out a way to bring that back. We got conjunction. Yeah, conjunction is a voice blood. Game. Conjunction survival. Huh? Oh, it expired. That's why I can't read. The only one there's a Steel Path Void Flood. Love the Coda Sporthrix. Volatile variant mod is for sale in Nora's shop until Sunday reset. I might check it out. I guess what's one normal, non-Steel
The
Path?
volatile variant mod. What is that?
Regular conjunction survival. Yeah, let me take a look.
I make exceptions for the exceptional.
Oh, it's something I have. Shots have +3 punch through, and barbs explode instantly. Barbs that strike enemies directly have a 4-meter radius, additional immediate,
Ooh, I'll grab
and
that.
a
Sure.
+50 status chance.
I'll grab that. I'll grab that.
Okay.
Giving Soul Frames thing. I bought the big Founders Pack for Soul Frame and then haven't played it again.
I keep trying to give myself time to play it, and I keep forgetting.
I did give Soul Frame a shot though ages ago, before the Bayer update. Okay, yeah, looks like unless we want to do a Void Flood, there's Void Cascade or Conjunction Survival on regular. Oh yeah, people are gonna start getting their floofs now. Happy Pride! Floof time!
Yeah! Floof time.
Running Steinax relics yesterday, and the last relic before I got had the last part I needed. Nice. Now's the best time to try Soul Frame again. They fixed the weird issues. Virtue, nice.
Nice. What are the other Stydax weapons called? I can't remember.
There's the Aphentis Prime and the Aphrodite Prime.
Aphentis and the Aphrodite. How do you spell that last one?
Athodai.
Cool.
Alright, wanna just do our regular conjunction survival?
We can probably just do a regular.
Alright, what have I got that's dying? I guess what's some Aphrodite? I don't have any of the Aphrodite stuff. Do I have any Aphentis? I do have some Aphentis stuff.
I did not have any of either, sadly.
Coda Mudavor and Basis are really strong. Yeah, they're pretty good. Aphrodite's a sick weapon. I'm glad they got primed over the Egret. I mean, the Egret's a Grineer weapon, so it was never gonna get primed.
I'm having to Google these in real time because I don't remember.
Egret's
the Egret's the throwable bomb, right?
Bombs.
Okay. Bombs.
Now I am really realizing a slight mistake that I have made.
There you
What?
are.
We are an hour and a half into stream, right? We're halfway through my overall stream time for today.
You'd probably like that, wouldn't you?
It is a very
You're
warm
gonna have to
day,
Worm has no compassion for her troops.
and I'm
She
wearing
Are you
wants
worried
to
or
stay
Aaron?
close, even though the neural sentry will surely collect them
You could
too.
reapply it.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
It'll be fine.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not quite needing to drink water just yet, but if I become a desiccated husk like SpongeBob, maybe.
water.
Near official.
Come on, I need it.
Defeat the corrupted, then use their
I
reactor.
don't need it.
Food, water,
Reactors.
atmosphere.
I'm so used to the version where it's food, water, wife.
Tenno, if you have enough tonight, this would be an excellent place
It's
to
this.
deploy
It's
it.
this.
This last Vectis challenge, I have to kill enemies that are 40 meters away. So I'm trying to like set myself up to be as far away from everything as
The
possible.
room I'm in is probably a good shout for that.
Oh,
I'll have that waypoint then.
I see it. Oh, a new waypoint icon too. It's not just a the circle.
Huh. Make them Vanity set. Haven't heard from them in a minute. Yeah, I just have a mix of video game music for my stream music.
The relic has been cracked.
There is no drops command, but the drop is a Ostia Vasca Kavat.
Yeah, it should automatically start.
Yeah, even if you
Once
don't have your
you're-
account connected, it should start building up the drop counter.
Yeah,
just
and
above the
it'll
chat, just below the chat.
once it's ready, it'll sit in like your Twitch inventory.
Yes. So make sure to connect your Warframe account and your Twitch account in order to claim your proof.
Yeah.
And on iOS,
And there
you can click
is-
the drop, search Twitch inventory in Safari.
Yes, like you'll get the progress while you're not on on a web browser, and then you can just claim it whenever you get the chance.
I can just press 4 and everything dies at this level.
Oh, there's the thing,
The thing.
the bypass.
Ah.
I see clearly now, Tenno. Keep fighting.
And thank you all so much for the follows as well. I can see them still pouring in. Thank you so much. There is no drops command. Or maybe we should have set one up, but it's an Ostia Kavat, Vasca Kavat, little vampire kitty. Because, where's mine? Tevrek, stay still. There's my baby. He's running away from me because he's a little guy. I nearly said a bad word. Nearly said a bad word. We're good. I know I'm allowed to say that word, but I'm not gonna say that word. If you're watching the community team,
Fine. It's fine.
thumbs up.
It's fine. It's fine.
Look at me being good.
It's fine.
We're not repeating the mistakes of Lauren, where she came in swing with an F-bomb.
It's fine.
Happy Pride, a little baby. Exactly. I'll give you guys a little look at him when we come out of this mission. Now I have 2. To be fair, it is like the easiest one to get. Little Fupa is. To be honest, the only reason I started playing Garuda again, and the only reason that I'm using a Vasca Kavat is just because I have Vampire Fangs now.
Felt
I was
it
on the
was
Pluto-
very on theme.
Yes. If I was on the Pluto relay that I can't access because I'm still MR7. Ah, damn, that does suck. I'm sorry.
Sentient scouts.
You'll get there though.
If they detect you,
Hello,
fighters
Tusky.
will soon attack.
Cat died, so this might help. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Aww. The real blue.
Yeah.
Sentient has
Finding loves being inside closed doors. Yeah, no, companions have a way of being a little wacky. I used to use a Darza Kavat called Berenki, and he was a character. He was definitely a little freak. One of those cats that like press. One of those cats that like presses his little maw up to some paws. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like nibble his own toes.
Y'all are killing everything too quickly for me to actually.
I can just tap 4 and everything dies.
the deeper I can search. But if you need to leave,
Want my Incarnate challenge?
Jade Immortal, nothing. Yeah, but there's still weapons and stuff that are good if you don't have them, like just for mastery. Alternate, I think I already have the Ultronauts
Well-
Prime, but it's a gold. I'll take it.
That's the Pro or Prime barrel though. Oh my god. Okay, I think
yeah,
I have
no,
Ultronauts.
I'll take the Boar Prime
So I'm
barrel.
going for the boar.
Yeah, no, that's a good choice.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of using up my stuff without any. I got some of that, sure. Duckets, exactly. Scream swears you like people are watching. I mean, yeah, And I normally would swear very openly, but this is a sponsored stream.
You may not have the Scottish accent, but
I've got the Scottish propensity for swearing.
yes, you do very much.
I remember when I was visiting you and it was Christmas and I was around your family, I was doing my utmost to not swear. I was really holding it together.
You notice that like when my family's together, no one says anything.
And I was like, oh, like I would normally throw in like, you know, a bomb here or there, but I really can't.
You have collected enough reactants to open the relic.
Insane.
There goes my little Tevret, cutting people in half. Who's a good peep? I got thrown into the abyss. Desert skate flute? So I can sell it and I want it so badly. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at Barrow's wares.
I'll look it up real quick. For the people.
For the people. For the wonderful Twitch chatters. Of which there are roughly 3,000 of you. Which is nuts to me, because that is like 100 times what I normally... on my good days, it's like 100 times what I get. That's right, PG-13 stream.
It does...
We're not past the watershed yet.
I do not think there's... I'm looking at it. Yeah, there's no flutes being sold.
Going for Sanax parts? Kind of just partly. We're just kind of cracking relics or whatever.
Trying to get some new stuff, trying to just go through my relic inventory of stuff that I need in general. The option was farm for prime stuff, that's the new prime stuff, or do spoiler content, and I feel like with how big these streams are,
Yeah.
like stuff like
There's probably people who have not got there yet, so we'll...
hasn't gotten to the new story content yet, so I feel like it's probably best to avoid it.
Yeah.
Just to not ruin it for people who want to enjoy it.
My only Siren blueprint relic just gave me the Valkyrie chassis. Ooh. Hopefully we can get another. It'll come out in the content vault. Or maybe we'll get lucky and someone else will have it.
Do we know what's next in the rotation? Or didn't it just rotate?
I think it did, but I'm not too sure.
Hold up. Googling that too.
Why would I ever ask an AI for anything when I can just ask my beautiful wife?
Hey y'all. That's me.
Because I can't love an AI, but I can love my wife lots.
Hey y'all.
Not yet. It's still Equinox and Wukong apparently.
Okay, okay.
What are you, some kind of Google debunker? Maybe. You can love an AI, I just can't love you back. I mean, fair. Unless it's like a proper AI, you know, one like GLaDOS, you know? Why don't you fall in love with GLaDOS? Titania and Gara are next. Okay.
Okay, okay.
I love Inaro's Barrow. Wait, are you saying that as like a ship, or the interactions Barrow has if you bring Inaros? Because these are very different things.
There's interaction if you bring Naros to
If
borrow. I
you-
didn't know that.
Yeah, if you walk up to him in Inaros, he's like all happy, and if you bring out Inaros Prime, he's like super happy.
I didn't know.
Because that's like his whole thing. Inaros saved him as a kid.
I should pay attention.
My game has story?
My game has story? What? How be?
He is Inaros? No, I don't think that's correct. Unless they do the most insane proto-frame
I mean,
of all
with
time.
the laws of eternalism.
Oh my god, they're gonna do Barrow Katir as the Inaros proto-frame.
There's technically an Inaros Barrow somewhere,
They know you're here. Prepare
which
for
I vibe
fighters.
with.
What's a wife? How do I get one? A wife is a beautiful woman. You love you and you love her.
And how to get one? I don't think either of us can
Yeah, no,
explain
we
that
we
well.
we
It just
very
kind
much.
of happened.
Yeah, I back when Twitter wasn't the hell site it is today, I mentioned in like a post like, hey, I keep hearing about all these group chats and I'm not in any, which in retrospect was a very pathetic thing to say. But then someone I'd only interacted with like twice was like, here you go, join me in a group chat. And then me and the wife started talking and we played some games together and then we started dating, and then our first ever meetup in person was at TennoCon. The first
Was that a TennoCon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Caliban Prime Systems. Like, I remember, I've described this to the wife multiple times, but, when it was meeting up after, it was the first physical TennoCon they'd done since before the pandemic. And, by the time we organized this happening, I'd already bought my ticket, and the tickets weren't on sale anymore. And so I did the convention, met up with all these wonderful people for the first time, met them all in person, met like Lucas Schooneman, met Miabyte, met Jamie Voiceover, met Reb. It was the most incredible thing because me and Mia and Jamie and all that were outside after picking up like all our stuff, like our tickets and stuff, and like the little like VIP swag bags. And we were walking outside and along comes Reb and Megan. And Reb's me like, oh my god, and it's like saying hi, meeting everyone. And she looks at me and goes, Quills! And runs over and gives me a big hug. And I was like, you recognize me? Hello? What? Huh? you know who I am? And Reb was amazing. Everyone there was fantastic. We chatted for a little bit and then she had to go because obviously getting ready for TennoCon.
Work.
Did the convention and then there was like a little thing afterwards. Hung out for a bit. I was like, and I remember going up to Reb and she's like, oh, come sit down. And I was like, no, sorry, I have to go. I'm seeing my girlfriend for the first time. She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, she's coming out from the States and I'm gonna see her, so I'm just gonna go freshen up. And I walked away, and it was Guy Cunningham, who's the voice of Ticker in Fortuna. Me and him just kind of walked for a little bit together and chatted about all kinds of stuff. He's really sweet too. He's absolutely lovely. And then I went to the bus stop where the wife's bus was gonna be, except it was like an hour or two late because the first bus broke down. And then I saw the wife. Like I stood there like all dressed up and ready and waiting. And then when I saw Lauren step off the bus, it was like I was seeing the world in color again. It was. Yeah. It was, and then we had a great time, and then we met up again. I stayed over for like just after Christmas, and then we went to TennoCon again together. And we got to do the whole thing together this time.
Yeah, I actually planned that ton.
Yeah. First bus could not handle the love.
Yeah. And then you stayed over here for a whole month?
Yeah, which I told you I was going and doing a voice acting thing in London, so I needed to like fly out.
And you lied!
I lied to you. I even took a picture of me in my hotel bed in Glasgow before my flight down to London, when I went up there the night before, saying, oh, I'm I showed you the room, then took a picture of me in the bed so that when it was time for me to fly over to the States, I could send you the picture when I landed and be like, okay, I'm going to bed now. I'll talk to you soon. And trick you. And then you're like housemates were in on it. Gave me the ride over to your place. I'm like, oh yeah, there's this box you can hide in. But it's kind of thin, and I thought they meant like, oh, it's like tall and narrow, so I'm gonna have to like, lie like Dracula. No, it was a mattress topper box. So imagine me, sweaty, hair's like a little greasy because like I've been flying. I'm suddenly hit by like Austin heat and humidity, and so I'm now lying down in like sweatpants and a t-shirt, like in a mattress topper box, looking like I've been squished into a glue trap. So, but then you came out and you were like, what? And then as you opened the box, I flip it open and you were like, oh my god, holy swear word, you swear word.
Yeah.
And yeah, I snuck over to the States to see my wife. Yeah. I was a
and
sneaky
hopefully
trickster.
soon we get to move in together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting married.
Shift to your wife in a box. Economy.
Yeah,
You know.
shipping cargo is cheaper than you think.
That was December too.
Yeah, that was
when you came over,
December.
and it was still like what? I think it was like 78 that day.
It was blowing my mind because like we literally went out like the day or two before Christmas.
Day after, and I was in shorts and a
yeah,
tank
I was in
top.
yeah same. I was in shorts and a tank top like because it was so warm, and I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. Happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride. We also have a bear fangs, and since it's it's easy content, I can just
Yeah. I'm gonna have to at some point somehow expose you to Texas summer heat.
good luck.
Yeah,
Was
you're
I
not gonna survive.
Amazon Prime or FedEx. I think what's the hottest weather? I think the hottest weather I've ever experienced has been here. I've been to Tenerife a few times as a kid. I don't remember how hot it was then, but I don't think it's ever been as hot as what we've had here.
There was that one day in Canada the last time we went together.
Yeah.
There was one day it got pretty hot.
Yeah, when I was there on my
was
own
like-
last year, it hit like 32 or 33 out in the sun.
Yeah.
That was brutal. And when we were together, okay, chat, I don't handle the heat well. I don't handle it well.
Yeah.
And Lauren got to see this firsthand because as we were walking down the street and we were meeting a bunch of other like content creators and stuff for lunch, and as I'm going down, like, oh my god, can the sun just leave? And it just stop. It is so warm. It's so hot. I'm sweaty. I hate it. And like I'm just getting more and more like, and little things like, why can't we just cross the road? Why can't we just do it? Why can't I just go now? I'm like getting really irate and getting really bothered. And then, and then we walk down the street and like finally in the shade, and then we meet the other content creators, and the mask came back. I was like, "Hi! Oh my god! Great to see you guys. How y'all doing?" Do we used to have a clicker training? So what there used to be before the stream was there were redeems for Good Girl, Good Boy, and Good Pet, but we're doing a sponsor stream where I don't think that content is appropriate. So it'll be back after the stream. Get more
Big drink
Lotus
with ice. Yes, you do need big drink with ice.
Do you mean Lotus Pets is in like how Kubros can have the like the lotus symbol on their head? Because if you do mean that, then yeah, I agree.
Like the cheat masking kit?
No. So like there's a chance when you make a Kubro, that they have the lotus symbol just on their head, like from birth.
Cool.
It feels like it's worse if you can feel the humidity. I mean, I felt it when I landed in Austin for that surprise visit.
Austin is very humid.
I remember I landed and we were in the airport and it was
sticks to
fine.
you.
And then there was these big double doors after like the last little passport check, and the doors opened and it was just a wall of humid heat. Yeah, and it was awful.
It just sticks to you, and it's
bad.
It's great. I love it. It's so much fun.
I've heard Arizona's really bad.
Arizona's I feel like it's a little bit drier than like
But it's, like,
southeast
hotter,
or central
hotter.
Texas, but it is hot. Like I think in the last couple of summers they've had to deal with like paint off of like street signs and stuff melting because
Yeah.
it's just too hot.
The UK's been spreading sand in this heat wave because it helps stop tarmac, like asphalt melting.
Yeah. I remember at one point there's a lot of like Arizona cities were talking about changing a lot of the pavement to be white so it just reflects off more heat.
They should
I
also
don't know if they
plant
ever
more
actually went
trees.
through with that. That too. That's the thing. I think even like most trees just can't survive that heat.
Yeah, but if they can at least grow, they like to make it reduce the heat so much by having a lot more shade. Your shoes melted?
Yeah, like it's bad. If you don't have like,
That's like Australia levels of heat. Don't humidity, don't come to Florida. I have plenty of reasons to never go to Florida.
yeah. Florida is a place.
It's a place.
It is a place.
So the movie Cool Running, but we can't see that. I've never seen that movie. I know what it's about, but I've never seen it. But I kind of wish the void effect would leave me because it's making the Sayandana a little flashy. Hitting the gas fuel in the heat because you're yeah. So there's like a wet bulb temperature, which is basically when your sweat can no longer evaporate. So when it hits a certain humidity, your sweat stops working because the way sweat works is that it evaporates from liquid to gas, and when that happens, I remember learning this in science class in school.
Nerd.
When something like that changes state, it in fact stays the same temperature and takes heat from the surrounding environment to fuel that state change. So it essentially sweat takes heat from your body to fuel it transforming from a liquid into a gas. But if it's too humid, the air is too saturated with liquid, with water, for your skin to evaporate, for your sweat to evaporate. It physically cannot evaporate at all.
Nerd.
107, 130. What's that in like normal people numbers?
That should be
Like
around
40?
40 Celsius.
Yeah, that's insane. And 80% humidity? Yeah, no, that is hell. That is the worst. That is lethal.
Yeah. 42 to 45. Yeah.
That is.
So not
horrific.
even low 40s. That's mid 40s.
Mid 40s. That is horrific. That is like unsafe for life conditions. Like the proteins denature at that kind of temperature.
I do know, at least here, when it gets that hot, it's generally like they just say, do not leave the house if you can. Just
Yeah.
don't. Just stay inside.
So that by the end, it was nice meeting you both. Have a good stream. Hey, thank you, Neondra. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for curing me. We're getting shown up by Noob Slayer 420 and damage.
Really? Oh my god, we are? What is Noob
Yeah.
Slayer 420 doing?
I don't know. Hold up. What do they have? Codasporthix dual toxicist. Okay. I see. Wait, no, that's you. Hold up.
I was gonna say, that's exactly my kit.
I guess it's cooler though. They have cooler though.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
that's what's doing all
probably
the damage.
cooler though, yeah.
Those oculists are scanning for targets.
Scion influence.
Ah.
You're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
In Arkansas, we used to have all 4 seasons. Now we have mood swing seasons. Or 4 seasons. Yeah, no, the UK has that now too.
Texas is very well known for having a second summer and a second winter. Where it'll like, you'll have like a cold front pretty early on, like in November. And then it comes to December, and then it's like spring for some reason. And then winter comes back in like February. Terrifying. And then the same thing happens with summer, is that it'll warm up back in like April, cools off again for a little bit, and then it heats back up in like August.
There's like a crow flying around outside that's like rage baiting me a little because it keeps flying like just next to my window and then flying away.
Tenno,
Bird.
the void has summoned a new presence and it craves our life support. Destroy these manifestations.
Oh,
So you should change the stream title.
Oh,
by
you
the
are
way.
correct. You are correct. Thank you for telling me that an hour into the stream.
I noticed
I'm
that a
such-
while back while you were talking, and I was going to say something, and I forgot.
I'm such a professional streamer, guys.
Snow will make everyone
So
freak out if they don't have the proper resources to handle it. Yeah. If like where I live now, it's like if it's the one time it snows in Texas every year, it's a full citywide shutdown.
It's an apocalypse.
Yeah, like no one's like, all right, no, nothing happens for a couple of days until it melts, because no one knows how to handle it.
What's my... Oh, my Coda Sporthrix is done. I don't need to level it anymore.
Our infrastructure is barely able to handle rain on most cases.
Yeah. Texas just can't. No, I will say, Texas does have one really good thing going. Two things, actually, now I think about it. One, has my wife.
Ooh.
And two, it has Whataburger.
We do have
And I will say, Whataburger came to mind first.
Honestly, I appreciate the priorities.
Whataburger is very good.
Whataburger is pretty good. Although I haven't had Whataburger in a while.
It was like the first thing I had when I was over there, because I was like, oh, it's just burger, just like fast food. And it's like, you know,
You quickly attached to it.
yeah, it became a safety food.
Yeah, we have HEB. Fucking love HEB so much. It's going to be hard whenever I move over there and I have to make all the work of all things. It's going to drive me insane.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to shopping at Tesco's, Asda, and Morrison's. Maybe if you want to get fancy, you go to a Waitrose.
Oh, Waitrose?
Waitrose, if you want to be middle class.
Middle class. Oh my god.
Waitrose is where you go to buy your, like, that's middle class groceries. Whataburger was what I really thought you were going to say. I mean, get me up! Whataburger is great!
Whataburger's pretty good.
It's also how I actually came to realize I like
okay.
custard.
I have an HEB plushie, because, so, where I live now, we didn't have HEB for the longest time, but we were in San Antonio as a kid, where HEB started, and I got very, very sick, like, probably some of the worst food poisoning I've ever had in my entire life, as a kid, while we were in San Antonio. And as, like, a little, like, get feeling better kind of thing, my sister, who's older than me, went and got a little dog plushie from HEB. I still have it to this day. It's so cute.
I was about to say I crave Whataburger, so thank you. Also, hit her from Zen in person. Love you both. Hey!
Yeah.
That'll be the next sponsor stream. We're gonna get a Whataburger sponsor stream.
Oh, Whataburger sponsor stream.
For a Scottish streamer. We're gonna get Whataburger in Scotland.
I do think they ship their merch internationally. So you can buy merch and have it get shipped to Scotland.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna jump in for a second. Some people talk about UK Doritos, right? How they don't taste like American Doritos. Now, I can't confirm, because I'm not a big Doritos girl to begin with, right? It used to be when I was a teenager, I kind of liked them, but I've not eaten them in years. And I never ate them when I was in the States, so I can't confirm what American ones taste like. But, what I will defend is you guys should not be calling your Fanta Fanta. It's not Fanta. It's an abomination.
Isn't y'all's Fanta just like orange juice?
It's actual orange juice, and we leave it yellow because we don't think oranges are actually orange, like the juice.
Well, then it's just orange juice.
Yeah, but it's carbonated still. I mean, yes, the origins of Fanta are bad, and we're not going to talk about that. But like the Fanta you guys drink is not real. Chemical waste for orange fizz, exactly.
And it's good. Although I haven't had it in a very long time.
Followed you on YouTube for a while, and my wife noticed that you would be doing a Pride Month Warframe drop, so I was like, oh yeah, we should watch Quill, why not? I had no idea you were like as a streamer, and now I've been treated to adorable How I Met My Wife stories. Amazing, we're happy to be here. No. The origins of Fanta, we're not going to discuss. But yeah,
Hold up, I don't know what they are. Hold up. And I'm gonna find them terrifying.
Not terrifying, just capitalism. Waiter, more forma, please.
I see.
But yeah, like
I love the description for the original recipe.
Oh.
First Fanta was a cloudy, brownish concoction made from the leftovers of the leftovers.
Well done, Tenno.
The original Fanta recipe was high in fiber.
As the banana back, I'm afraid I don't know the banana backstory, but I think if it's worse than the Phantom one, we're gonna skip it for
We
now.
talking about like the Banana Republic backstory?
If that's the one, yeah, we're gonna skip it. Warframe's music slaps, and I'm not just saying that because DE are paying me right now. Like, it's so good. Like, I also use some of it in a Lancer campaign that I'm running at the minute with some friends.
Yeah, it's good. It reminds me, like, talking about orange dreams. There was that clip I saw where the Tartan army brought a bunch of Iron Brew
Yes!
to Boston, and we're having a bunch of people drink it, and they were like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
It's so
and they were all
good!
so happy.
Iron Brew is so good. I think what you described it as a mix between cream soda and like an orange soda, right?
Yeah, it's like a. It tastes like an orange cream, like an orange A&W cream soda. And it could have just been because it was orange. I was just
maybe there's a little bit
imagining the orange flavoring, but there definitely was cream soda in there.
It's so good. I love Iron Brew.
It was good.
I was very surprised to find it in a like it was like a world store, wasn't it?
We went to the world market,
Yeah.
and there was mostly like Oriental stuff.
Yeah,
and
a
Asian
lot
stuff.
of a lot of Asian stuff.
And
like
then there
Japanese
was
stuff.
in the tiny little corner was like UK stuff.
Yeah, they had chocolate digestives, which surprised me.
They had lots of like, kind of like lots of
Biscuits.
Cadbury branded stuff, which was interesting.
Cadbury's is good. I mean, also that was also the time where I brought you a Cadbury's like gift box of chocolate, so you could experience real chocolate.
Yeah.
Then again, Cadbury's is also another toilet. But, what's my favorite manufacturer in Lancer? Ooh, that's a tough question. I think I've only played in like 2 little campaigns, and I played a Pegasus Rally, and then I played a White Witch that I then shifted into a Vlad. I want to say Horus though. I think if I ever got a chance to play again, I'd want to play a Goblin or some other like hacking mech.
I love the lore of Horus a lot, but I like
The Smith Shimano
yeah, just the vibes and the aesthetics. So it's good. Because like in the campaign that Ash is talking about, I'm playing in it, and I have my little death's head.
Yeah.
And it's great.
I think like Foundry has rigged my dice though, because like when you had to leave and I took over for your 1 combat turn, you did 3 crits in a row when I rolled the dice.
To be fair, that build that I'm working on is made to make sure I hit and I crit.
True.
Like,
Drink deep in the sand. Yeah. And you're talking about Lancer. Lancer is a tabletop role-playing game where you play as pilots of mechs, and there are different mech manufacturers that kind of specialize into different stuff. And there's some paracausal, which is kind of like just sort of paracausal just means it ignores causality, it ignores cause and effect. So things happen before the thing that would have made it happen. Like a glass shatters before you throw it, type thing. Selling items for borrow. My cat knocked out the internet. Also, hi. Hello.
it could have been yesterday where Ash's router almost melted.
Yeah.
Live on stream.
Yeah, I was just doing some Destiny 2 PvE stuff, and then I suddenly was having, instead of right now where it's hovering around the 2700, 2500 kilobits a second upload, it was 300.
It's still looking pretty good on my
Yeah,
end
no
here,
drop
so.
frames. We are doing solid. We're all in the green.
It's a very interesting tabletop thing. I've always been very distant from a lot of tabletop stuff just because a lot of it's D&D, and the overall world of D&D doesn't intrigue me that much. But this is something very different from that.
Yeah, and I've been trying my best to, as Lancer itself states, like a lot of this lore is like bendy and different, and you don't have to follow it all. And they have like kind of an in-lore description for that. Which is very cool. A lot of really fun lore stuff in Lancer that I've been messing around with, and I'm very excited to see where the players go. But sadly, we're on like a a 2-week break.
The 2-week hiatus? Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the players isn't available this weekend, and then I am not available next weekend. So. Damn.
Yeah, I'm out of my radiance. So.
Harrison armors because I like to burn. Fair.
Hydration Nation notification. Take a drink, wife.
I would, but I'm gonna ruin my lipstick. I'm gonna ruin my lipstick. I'm gonna ruin my lipstick. But it does mean I get to write some more stuff while things are going on, because I have been keeping the players interested. I've been writing a bunch of like in-universe, like in like the campaign canon, like text posts as like little mini stories. Pardon me. And one thing I thought was very funny, because I wrote them and they, like players enjoyed them and thought they were cool, but didn't pay them much mind. And then at the start of the second session, they were like, "Oh, by the way, are these like canon? Are these like things that we see?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, they are. These are all canon messages that your characters would have access to." And they're like,
Oh.
"That changes things." On Forest, I discovered she's kind of an IPSN girly. There's a Transformers TTRPG, and it had a crossover with the My Little Pony TTRPG. I didn't even know there was a My Little Pony.
I didn't know that was thing. Speaking of like weird, isn't there now technically a rule set for a Warframe based TTRPG?
There, yeah, for past
Since they did that. That's what it is. So it's a Pathfinder thing, right?
Yeah, there's Starfinder, which is the sci-fi version of Pathfinder.
Okay.
I had a crossover there. There is also, I believe, and this is what blows my mind a little bit. Speaking of vampires and stuff, there is going to be a D&D supplement which allows you to play Vampire the Masquerade clans in D&D. And at that point, I asked you, why not just play Vampire the Masquerade?
True.
Not everything needs to be D&D. Please, I beg you.
I feel like it's purely because how mainstream it is.
True. I've not read Kill 6 Billion Demons, but I've seen a good amount of it.
I've never heard of this before. What is this thing?
It's a webcomic series, I believe, that's made by the people who make Lancer. Or like the art of the person who makes the art of Lancer, and like a lot of the story makes Kill 6 Billion Demons. I think there's a couple of memes, I believe, about that.
Oh, it looks so good.
It's really cool. It's really cool. They also made Kane, which is kind of like a Jujutsu Kaisen style-ish sort of TTRPG, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
And then there's Icon, which is their fantasy one.
I know about Icon because we almost did that at one point.
I was planning a campaign, and then things kind of just fell through. It is exactly Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm proud that I'm actually able to at least maintain a 1% of the damage share going on right now.
I mean, you're holding out the 1%.
We're holding out. I am technically contributing.
Later, Dragon. Thanks, bye. And see you, Violet Hair.
Yeah.
And thank you, everyone, for hanging out today. It really means a lot. It's still kind of crazy that we have, like, you know, however many thousand people watching.
I think it's 2,000 right now.
It's
insane.
I think we are technically lower numbers than last year, but we're also, I think, have like a less
So
a more easy.
If I remember last year when we did this, they did their Warframe themselves had like a prime time or a dev stream.
I think yeah.
And then they raided right after that was done into our stream, and then that was so we just had this huge influx of people.
Kills are all even though. That's true. Kills are pretty. Well,
True?
not for my wife.
No. I'm very focused on doing.
To be fair, I hit 4,
stuff.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have much in the realm of AOE.
or just for a fluke, not even Forma or Archon Char, so you have the slightest incentive to check out kill streamers. I mean, yeah. I did it just as a theme. I mean, last year I did a Bola Rolla fluke. Because, you know, Fangland.
Rolla.
And I can feel the heat getting to me just a little, but we're good.
There is for some reason, I don't know why, because like the game still runs more than fine for me, but it makes my computer heat up a lot.
Huh, that's very weird.
So my room noticeably gets warmer whenever I play this game.
It also puts you to sleep a little.
Yeah. It's my safe game. I can turn my brain off when I play it, and it just makes me sleepy.
Did come for the drops, Steak, did also make a hey, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, of course I'm cool. I'm a Warframe voice actor.
For my wife. That's what makes me cool too. Yeah.
And my my wife is a clout chaser who only started dating
that's
me
totally
because I was
it.
such a huge YouTuber.
100%.
100%. That's all it was. She was only interested in me because of the YouTube views.
Mm-hmm.
Fighters won't be far behind. Void manifestations drawn to this cursed place of stolen lives.
Any.
I have you too.
The sentient is onto you. Look out for troopers.
Happy Pride. Come on, out of the tree.
Ran out of void traces, so at this point I'm just cracking relics to restock my void trace
Exactly what I'm
supply.
That's it. You open the relic.
I have one Cynex relic left. Are you trying to farm anything else? I'm just trying to get void traces because I don't have any really. So I'm gonna need a good few to get all the relics. Oh my gosh, it's the Broken Printer song. Hold on. I'm turning up the music ever so slightly.
It's the Broken Printer song. I love how it just always, it's just,
They legit
never
used the
not
Broken
be
Printer.
called
They
that.
legit used the Broken Printer for this song.
you get void traces from just mostly cracking relics.
Yeah.
I think you can technically use ducats to get them.
Yeah,
right?
I think there's a smart. It's a pretty bad trade.
The
though.
conversion rate's pretty low.
Or I think it's
but,
high up. I think.
Maybe it's that. But every time you crack a relic, there's like a random amount, and then whenever you crack a relic with a group, if someone chooses the relic that your relic opened with, you get an additional. Is it 5?
I think it's 5. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is also technically affected by resource doublers. So if you ever have a resource doubler, it's usually pretty worth it to farm just filler relics that you have that you don't need anything from, just to get the void traces and stuff off of.
My wife speaks truth.
I know things. I may not pay too much attention to a lot of the niches of the lore of this game, but I know mechanics.
So thank you
Yeah, the
for
loot
following.
box thing. Yeah.
We're still getting a bunch of follows. Thank you all very, very much. I very much appreciate it.
I got the 3rd tier upgrade for the Spectus Incarnate.
Uh-huh.
which is like a minus 60% reload speed.
Oh my.
It fires so fast.
Oh, it's a nice big juicy Dreadmare. Come on. Dragon card good. Picked the Streza one and Vectis. I haven't ranked in the circuit yet.
I love the Vectis, and it just makes the Vectis stronger overall. So I say it's good. It fills the biggest issue a lot of sniper rifles have in games like this, to where you shoot one bullet. That one bullet can only hit a couple of targets, and the Incarnon fixes that by just doing a big AoE on precision stuff, so it helps a lot with like clearing out big waves of enemies, while still giving you the same vibe that sniper rifles give. So I love it. They fixed the bug. I didn't know there was a bug, honestly.
What was the bug?
Yeah, I'm curious now.
Was it like an infinite damage bug or something? Oh, Varuna Blueprint. Summoning way too many ghosts. Aw.
Forget that got an Incarnon too, right?
I think it did. Trumna. Many Trumnas.
Corona. Hold up. What does the Incarnon do?
Still have some Steinak stuff. So go on, let's give it a whirl.
46
We're still going.
but outside the collective, they are draining your life support and fast. Eliminate them quickly. Sentient scouts. If they detect you, fighters will soon attack. They know you're here. Prepare for sentient fighters.
So I know they released a little teaser for what's coming in Channel Combat. I've not watched it yet.
I didn't realize there was a proper teaser video.
Yeah, I think there is.
I just saw what you can get.
Yeah, the new weapon stuff. The new gun looks really cool.
I love the fact that it's just essentially multiple guns.
Yeah, this strapped 8
Together.
guns together. What's that?
There's the bullet. What does it do? Fire a single X-shaped projectile, deals more higher pure slash damage with increased crit chance, crit multiplier, stat chance, projectile speed, and charge time. With charging being automatic. So okay, what was it doing? Was it just like the X projectile was like hitting things multiple times? So it would
Use more-
trigger as multiple specters? Maybe? I don't know, but... I also may have to dip for a bit because I really have to pee.
Oh,
So
we can leave at the end of this one. Small break.
I mean, I can still pee real quick and we can keep going.
I mean, we've been in this one mission for nearly 45 minutes.
True.
I could do it like a small break.
Small little break.
But it is nice.
My damage dealt. Noob Slayer is slacking now. My damage.
Oh, he is.
Catching up.
Here, I've been like nuking them with some very big orbs, like this one. That shifted me up 1%.
I mean, my effective headshots are doing 5 mil right now, so. That was 14 mil.
I guess I play Warframe again, so I had a bit of a break. Because I did do the new content, but then I was so busy doing like other games.
Yeah, both of us did the story, and then haven't had the actual chance to do a proper farm of all the story, good story content yet.
But the story was very good. I really enjoyed it. Not gonna say anything about it, because, you know, spoilers. But Jade Shadow's Constellation I really enjoyed. As usual, DE get my tear glands working.
The waterworks
The waterworks going. Because God, the music for Jade Shadows in particular just really tickles something in me. It just is perfect. I love it so much. Y'all have any like favorite tracks from Warframe? Like any specific music tracks?
Grinding for brothers. Yeah, I need to at some point. Need to do that.
Yeah.
Sing along for Final Ascent. That's the only one I can like actively remember is Final Ascent.
And that's the one from Jade Shadows, right?
I believe so.
Got the big
Drifter's Respite, 99 albums.
Oh yeah, 99 albums have got some really good music. I do really dig Executor from Old Piece, the one that's like a lot of chanting. Same with what it's called. It's the original one that's got a lot of void tongue in it from Within the Walls. Get a chance to sing in one of those choirs?
I remember. Yeah, I remember the last TennoCon we went to. I got the vinyl.
Yeah.
The LP.
Yeah.
For a lot of the bass stuff, and then ordered the 99 album later. But I still remember getting stopped by TSA on my way back home. And they x-rayed my bag, saw the giant disc, and they're like, what is that? I was like, it's just...
It's a big vinyl.
It's a vinyl. And it was like, why'd you buy a vinyl on a vacation? It was like, because I saw it. What do you need?
The normal combat music also good. Drop doesn't work.
These
I don't
manifestations
tell you, I don't control it. You might need to check that your account's connected.
On occasion, what could work, this has helped me in the past, was unlinking your Twitch from your Warframe account and relinking it. Sometimes it like doesn't properly refresh your inventory.
You should be getting drop progress regardless of if your account is linked. It just won't be able to put it into your account if it's not linked. And as for who is who on stream, hi, I'm Ashley Heather Quills. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna quickly do boop. Hi, I'm Ashley Heather Quills, also known as Voice Quills. I am a voice actor. In fact, I voice act in Warframe. If you recognize what's on my arm, I am in the Abyssal Zone. I am all the Syndicate agents, including Special Commander Hagos. I'm also Anya in the mouthwashing promotional material, like the red carpet video. I'm also in games like Brine, Down with the Ship, They Speak from the Abyss, Project of Presentia, Feed a Pretty Samurai. A bunch more stuff that's coming out in the future. So, hi, that's me. This is a sponsored stream for Digitally Streams, where we're doing a Pride stream. So, gotta go now. Have a good day. Hey, have a good day too. Thanks for hanging out. So we still have a bit left on the stream. Still a bit left to go. So, if you have not yet, I believe you still have time to get your drop. I think it only takes half an hour. Oh, doing work. Hey, thank you so much. So yeah, I've started voice acting like almost 6 years ago now. And while the wife is away, I can show you. Put me to the side. I'm dumb. What? I can show you some prints that I have got. So, like I said, Warframe stuff, but I'm also in a boomer shooter that had its demo released. Brine. And then this is the big one that I really enjoy. This is by the artist Kanaloa, who's done some amazing fan art for me in the Abyssal Zone. So this is this is an amazing bit of art that they did for me that I commissioned them for my signing stuff. And then Anya mouthwashing. Because I'm going to a convention in Sweden as a guest. So I got some official prints done. First I've ever done them. So very happy, very excited. Wonderful artist. Before I forget as well, this is done by Andy, who's like their on-site artist for Brine, and this one is done by Tato, who also did all my emotes, and the wife's little Fugi react. Happy Pride! Alright, and while the wife is away, I'm gonna quickly turn this off, because it's gonna be a little loud in here. Happy Pride! I don't need to bring the Sporothrix, I can level up other stuff, which I have a few things for. Let's do the 10 Ferox, because I've not done a... Oh, I got the color set. Okay, that's all it's set up. Ignore if it's a bad build, I'm just leveling it. Happy Pride! Do I have anything melee-wise to level?
Oh, my flute just showed up in my inventory.
You know what's the annoying thing? I'm not gonna get a flute. If I'm streaming, I'm not looking at my stream.
Do you not have your own stream open?
I'm not risking that ruining my internet.
True. We have a clan reward available. I forgot these are a thing now.
What am I looking for? What weapon am I looking for?
You're still zoomed in, by the way.
Yeah, oh, you're right. Let's see. To be fair, I was just looking at my weapons to try and grab one that I want to use. I guess I'll just use Old Faithful. No, I know what I was going to grab, because you got me. Hang on.
My favorite Warframe right now is Varuna. Because I love the combo of putting 1,000 statuses on things and then killing it and then having it spread.
2K viewers, yeah, we're doing a sponsor stream for the streams. My favorite right now is Garuda. I used to run a lot of Baruch. I still don't have Baruch Prime yet. Dagoth, of course, because Dagoth was the release I had. This is the one that came out. I'm not in mouthwashing, just to clarify, Strider Pup. Just there's promotional material and animations and stuff for plushies and merch and stuff, and I voice Anya in those. I'm not Anya in the game. Yeah. I do like my Gara fashion. My Harrow, I think, yeah, these are my old colors. Don't quite like the new ones. My Korra Prime does look really nice though. I just think the music now is a touch loud, so I'm just gonna turn it down a bit. My Aroxia looks pretty sick too. My Protea. Where's my... I must scroll past her. Yeah. But yeah. And then someone's asking for my operator fashion. Let me just go grab it.
Operator fashion is very important.
So it's the Templar Prime suit, Necro Prime sleeves, Sida Prime leggings, Grand Carnage regalia, and the Grand Carnage hood.
I forgot they added new hair, right?
Oh yeah, they did add new hair.
It was just the proto frame hair, right? But
I believe it was. So yeah. So now we have Venus hairstyle. And
feel like there's some that I haven't seen before, so
And
maybe there's
Ryoku's.
other ones.
They added one for each of the proto frames, which is really nice.
Because there's the kite tail.
Oh yeah, I
I
think
don't
that
remember
was
seeing any of these. It could be that I just haven't looked at any
yeah, I
of these
think
in a
maybe it's
very
that.
long time.
She's got my exactly. She has my hair. Rather than the mother, yeah. Once run an arcane Kamisado summon build for her, but it isn't very effective. Alright, well, if you're ready, Gordon, for another one?
Yeah.
Let's see, is there a new steel path? There's still a void flood.
Damn.
But there's conjunction survival.
Let me see if I can get some
Oh yes,
some more
Steinax.
Steinax relics, because I've got
From-
just enough standing for 2 more.
I'm afraid I've never played Undertale, so I cannot appreciate your fashion. That's Boys goes on Twitch, so that's reference with the currency for channel points. Aphantus Prime Blueprint, I'll take that. Alright. Conjunction Survival. Aphantus. Oh, this one's got Gyre Prime in there. Oh, I only need Gyre's thing, and... Hold on. Wait, I only need her... Ah! Ah! I can't spell! I can't spell! You know what? Let's do this. A reference to a video I made, which I will not be discussing during this stream.
If you want to know, you'll just have to find the video.
I just have to find out. Too niche for my chungus brain. Ball knowledge. Elite ball knowledge. I was not familiar with your game. Project Wingman is such good music.
There you are. I think it's time to put a collar on you.
Hello?
You'd probably like that, wouldn't you?
Not my audience.
They
getting
knew.
Called out.
They knew you were streaming, and so they made that voice line play just for you.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a
That was just for you, babe.
Oregon Neural Sentry.
It's every copy of Warframe is personalized.
Stand by for light.
Mhm.
You're near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open the relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Sadly, Garuda's claws get in the way of using the Ferox. Worm, it's a sponsored stream.
Technology due to the Circulus's proximity. If you have any crack, you may use it.
You and your weird boyfriend are no longer welcome at PetSmart. God, that's an old video.
That's such a good one.
That's so old. After the raid drop finishes, yes, we're gonna go raid the next person who I think, I'm not sure, are they streaming
Yes.
today?
I think they are.
Yeah, because I remember
I
Warframe tagged us
think
both.
their drop window is right after this one.
Cool. We will be raiding over to that person. I vaguely remember what their name was from the post, but I will find it when we go to stream. Go to raid.
Lady the...
Oh, it's Lady Laddie! Okay, yeah, no, yeah, okay, I remember their title on their handle on Blue Sky things like different, but yeah, Lady Laddie. Yeah, we'll be raiding them then.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll go and raid. We're not just gonna let all you fine people disappear into the mist. We're gonna pass you on. Keep the party going.
We gotta keep the party going. Rude not to.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know what drops that he has for.
I can look it up. The Limbo Noggle.
Limbo Noggle. Ooh. Stream often? Every Tuesday and Thursday, from 7 p.m. British time to 9 p.m. British time. So basically the length of drops for this stream.
If you are in normal time, that is
2 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern.
1 to 3
1 to 3 Central.
Central. Yes. The best time.
You're +6. Or -6. -6.
I'm Central. So
Because Wacky
That's
Games
what
also.
matters.
I've been doing a lot of Destiny recently. I do cover other games. I also do a fair
lots
bit
of
of
Destiny.
Warframe.
Just we play Warframe a lot whenever we're looking for like a good
Just
chill game to play.
Yeah.
You keep saying you're gonna play Resident Evil 2.
I played it once, got a good amount in, and then every time I tried to stream it, my internet has died. So like. Fashion your cool
So you kept up with like doing a horror game every week, and then you finished like what was it? You finished God, what was it called? The space
routine.
routine, and then you took a break from that for a while.
Yeah, because I was getting spookied too much.
With the Cooler Room Wisp after the Hive. Yeah.
Someday I'm gonna
Me
pull, like,
and
Ashley's
the
voice.
wife have
Horsey voice kills, huh?
voice kills.
Voice kills my evil alter ego. Pink Pangolin, yippee. And look, if I can be cool, anyone can be cool. If I can go from this is the thing at this convention that I'm going to talk about. If someone who had no previous acting experience beyond school plays, can become a voice actor and do all this stuff where like I'm meeting the devs of the games that I love and getting to voice in my dream games, anyone can do it. Yeah.
Sentient scouts. If they detect
But yeah, it's like me and the wife got back into Destiny when the Monument of Triumphs update came out.
Yeah.
And
Destiny
then
players
join
doing
it.
Destiny players were in a rough spot because this update that was meant to be like a mid-year update is like the last update ever, and it really sucks. The game is. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but the players are very, very, very sad. The game is ending. But the last content update is great.
Yes. Tried Cynex Ben. I haven't had the chance to try it. We're still kind of farming for that right now.
Yeah.
Our luck has not been the best, although we're not like
We're not.
hyper-focused.
Yeah, we're
doing
not
it,
like.
but we've only gotten the neuroptics so far.
the longer you hold out to drive research, but you need to leave.
I mean, Stein X on his own is a very fun frame, so.
We have an estrogen starter in the chat.
Oh.
Wait. Oh.
Well, it's just me and you.
It is just us.
Yeah, there's an Honor. I don't think I actually did the mission for the Honoria. I think it's gone now.
I think I remembered like last second
I did.
to go and run it real quickly.
Must not be allowed to football on Lua.
If I did get it.
Support is at risk. Destroy them.
Because like I even think Rep plays Destiny a fair
I
amount.
think she played a little bit. She mainly played like Final Fantasy 14. That was her main other game. But I think she plays a lot of different games.
Being in deadlock tournaments was something I never
Yes,
expected.
being a Sinclair main was quite the thing to find out. I know I don't use it because it's your culture. I mean, I'm a
culture.
Warframe player versus Destiny player. I think.
Yeah.
Actually, Did I start playing? I can't remember which I think I played Warframe first before I played Destiny.
That's it.
But they're both.
I
great.
played Warframe before Destiny even came out.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they're games that can coexist.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not anymore, but
As of now, they still technically coexist.
yeah. Hello, Hector. Deadlock Mansion? Yeah, me and the wife. We used to play it quite a bit, and then we've just been playing other games instead, but...
We're both getting fed up with a lot of, like, competitive games, PvP games for a while.
Hello, Air
And so, we took a break.
I mean, they're fun, but this after a while it gets a little frustrating, so play something nice and chill. I say nice and chill as I'm doing very challenging content. I think I played Warframe once for like an hour years before Destiny. Oh yeah, the game is super overwhelming when you first try it, especially like in the older.
that long time ago.
Yeah, it didn't have a great onboarding. It's a lot better now for onboarding.
I still just so vividly remember starting this game because it was free and I needed something to do on my cheap laptop, and I was getting like 15 frames a second, trying my hardest to get through all the content, and was struggling, and I couldn't, and I took a break until I finally got like a proper desktop.
I tried Warframe back when it was in like beta, first game to Steam, and the arsenal, which is like this little window you're in, and the enemies were like Grenier on Corpus tile sets. You had stamina, you had daily revives, not per mission revives, and you could buy more
stamina.
You could buy more revives with plat.
That was such a lost thing. How to bring back raids? I would love for them to bring back raids, but I don't know how you could mechanically make it work with how Warframe plays today.
So like I was thinking about this earlier when I was playing Destiny content, because I think you could have Destiny style raids in Warframe, but the difference is that Warframe is way less capped in how much damage you can potentially do. Because in Destiny, even with all the buffs in the world, like so some unintentional bugs and stuff, but if you play the game as it's intended, without bugs, you can only do so much damage to a boss. There are builds and setups that allow you to do crazy damage, but they usually require a lot of setup and a lot of specific gear and all that kind of stuff. While in Warframe, it's very easy to like break the game and
the range and damage is like all in Destiny. You're looking at like a
fully buffed
sniper rifle doing 40 to maybe 1,000 damage in your range,
and like a golden gun from a hunter with like Nighthawk Celestial and a bunch of other buffs. So maybe with like as many debuffs and buffs as possible, maybe somewhere in the region of 20k. While like in Warframe, you're having weapons hit damage cap that's like in the billions.
like integer overflows. So it's. I feel like if they were to try to make raids work today, I think you'd have to go more into, rather than the damage aspect of the game, and focus more on the puzzles, maybe?
Yeah, it needs to be like puzzles and stuff.
It's going to be have to be mechanically focused.
Yeah, a DPS cap might be fine, but I think that would probably get frustrating. It would really depend.
It would have to be. It'd have to be in a weird spot because it could. What the?
I'm gonna go back up. Yeah.
It would. You would have to find a good sweet spot for it, and it would be frustrating for the people that had these high-end builds.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it got capped because of it.
They are like doing
more accurate Warframes are physically powerful. We have Warframes building orbital laser cannons.
Yeah, Mag can like crush
for giggles.
Atlas punched an asteroid open. Like
at that point we're going back to damage attenuation too, which people were not fond of.
Yeah, it's still in the game in a lot of places, but it's just been overhauled to be a lot nicer and not as rough. Power word scunch. Dodging puzzles, killing ads fast, making accuracy matter, be very sweaty and not a lot of fun. Yeah, that's the thing as well. When you make a raid, it would be content that the vast majority of players will not do.
I think that was the biggest issue with their initial
yeah.
raids that they
And
did,
they were also
where
really
it
lucky.
was, yeah, is that they had this content out and like 1% of the current population actually managed to do it.
I think the reward structure would have to be so whack. Because think about it like this: when it comes to Destiny's raids, right? You have armor, you have an armor set, and you have guns, right? You got a bunch of guns, and also those guns have like a perk pool. So you might get like a bad drop, you might get a god roll for specific stuff. There's also like deep sight resonance as well. There's reasons to run raids for gear. But in Warframe, if you were to put a gun behind a raid, or like even a Warframe behind a raid, I think people would despise that massively.
Yeah.
If you put
It
gear
would
behind a difficulty wall.
It would have to be a cosmetic reward. For doing
Yeah.
it.
Or it would probably be
is-
like, you know, Archon shards. It'd be like Archimedia.
True.
But then, like, if it's just that, why wouldn't you just do Archimedia, where it would probably take less coordination?
That's what I'm thinking about, like what Moose said, is that like Archimedia, I think
is our raids.
is the best form of in-game content for how foundational Warframe is.
Yeah. It would be really cool to see raids. I love raids. I'm hoping to do some Destiny 2 raids.
I love the concept of just bringing a lot of people into a same lobby for a PvE thing. I
Can-
think that's always so fun.
Can you imagine
but-
if they pulled like a WoW classic and it was like a Ragnaros, but it's 40 Tenno fighting one like huge like infested boss?
40 people. What they do is that they do like the, God, what is it called? The relay missions that show up every once in a while.
Oh yeah, the Fomori and stuff and the Razorback Armada.
Yeah, but it's just 40 people in the lobby
40 people.
instead of just 4.
I don't think we've never successfully done a Temporal Archimedia.
I think I've managed to get one done,
I've-
and I think it was on my own, and it was because I got lucky and there was someone who could carry.
Okay, so I think my plan is with time. We finish this round and then we go for one more and then we'll chat while I set up and get ready for the raid.
Yeah.
And that should work for time. Make Plague Star a raid? That's still a nasty fight. That might not be a bad idea, but
I feel like they could maybe make a raid in the sense that it's just a lot of people together,
yeah.
but
Then-
doing it in a raid in the sense of like high in-game content may not work.
Maybe, honestly, I'm gonna go something kind of whack here for someone who wasn't there to experience how buggy it was. If they bring back a fixed version of Scarlet Spear, I think that could be cool. Where it's like a team on the ground doing stuff and like a Railjack team doing stuff together. That would be pretty cool.
Like, I think I love the concept of having large lobbies of people working together,
Yeah.
but I feel making it difficult just creates a frustrating variable.
Yeah. So I think it's just the main problem with Warframe when it comes to designing difficult content like that is it's hard to limit player power without it feeling frustrating. Over age-loading
Yeah.
issues, yeah.
That's another thing too. I feel like if they were to try to bring that back, I think they'd have to bring dedicated servers for those instances in some way.
Yeah. Oh my god, I got terrible rolls.
Yeah, we're not getting.
It is just
we're
us
not
two
getting
for
good
some
stuff.
reason.
Yeah,
I guess no one bothered. Maybe like right as we loaded in, a different Steel Path one loaded.
probably.
That's fine. A big bug just flew past my face. Big bug.
Big.
It's the price I pay for having my window open because it is very, very warm in the UK right now.
Craves or life support. Destroy these manifestations.
Farm something specific? No, we're just kind of chilling. I mean, Steinach's part's kind of... I'm looking at Gyro Prime because I didn't realize how close I was to getting Gyro Prime. I just need her blueprint and the neuroptics.
After my like 8 years of trying to farm, I finally have Warframe. So
I mean,
managed
yeah,
to get my
UK's in
final
a heat
part of
wave.
that today.
It is cooling off. I think tomorrow it's still pretty hot down south, but maybe not. But it's cooling down a bit. Friends uses Gyro's 99% damage. Gyro in the right hands can do some because her ability is crit. But I do think it's really cool. I think I tried Gyro for a while. I just couldn't get the build down right. The gameplay felt
We
weird.
have a friend who plays Gyro a lot, and her build was scary.
Yeah.
It was effectively, I just run into a room and everything
Everything
automatically dies.
I think I've been
seen
one
one that-
piece off getting Mag Prime for ages. Same with Rhino Prime.
I think in the last year and a half, all I've needed was the Boar Prime barrel, and I finally got that today.
Thanks for a great stream. I jumped to the Warframe. Hey, no worries. I'll be raiding over there soon. You'll be seeing me in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna finish this and then we'll swap over.
Yeah, finish this. Just chill until we hit the 9 o'clock. So we hit the timer so that I don't break my contractual obligations to digital streams. Because I checked and I was like, all right, it's like a 6:59, and I'm like, oh, I wonder how close. And when I clicked it, I saw 6:59:59.
We can also probably make our way to the extraction point.
Oh yeah.
And just so as soon as it hits the 20-minute mark, we can just immediately just jump in there.
Yeah, oh, I'm not gonna. I'm silly. Isn't the ability's crit, but you also load a ton of electric status on enemies that buffs it even more, so low damage, high status will accelerate the ability and weapon damage? I believe that is the case, yes.
Yeah, I believe electric status does improve crit damage in some way. I need to read about what the statuses do more, because
Yeah.
my understanding of them is still the old statuses.
Yeah. I imagine
And
melee influence must go crazy on Gyre.
I just don't remember what all the new statuses do. The most I know now about the new statuses is that I like Blast. Blast is funny.
I've got my Blast Tigris.
Yeah.
You learn about Heat Inherent? Oh god.
Heat inherent is. I've heard heat is pretty disgusting now
Yeah,
too.
it's a stripped armor. Are you returning, Tenno? We've been playing on and off for a long time. We tend to like play on every like
We
major
play in-
update and
Major update, we'll play for a little bit, and then we'll go through like a phase of like going really into it
yeah,
for a solid couple of weeks.
yeah, and then we'll take a break. Because I
But-
have in the past been like playing Warframe just to like rank up my MR and like unlock stuff, and then I just get burned out and I don't want to play anymore. So I avoid that.
Oh yeah, speaking of MR, I'm now legendary rank 1.
Well, hell yeah! I'm Legend rank 3.
Yeah.
Gas is good for the Icar. Yeah, gas is also a very strong one.
Dash.
Yeah. This Quill's Garuda maxing is a dream. I'm a Garuda main. Hey, yeah, I've recently been using her. She's mainly because of the vampire thing. I was gonna show you my kitty. I'll show you my kitty when we get in.
The baby.
Because I used to use an Adarza Kavat called Barenki, and now I use this Vasca Kavat called Tevrik.
Yeah, both me and Quills have been playing well over a decade, on and off.
Yeah, I
Right?
played the original beta when it came out in Steam, like I said earlier, where I had like Grenier enemies on Corpse Tile sets. But I've only really been properly playing since Second Dream. Well, the Silver Grove, when Titania came out, that's the update that I started playing, like properly. And then
I think my first attempt at playing was when Ember was like released in the beta, I believe.
Oh my god.
And then I say that's a focused emphasis on the attempt. I couldn't play the game properly. And then got first time I actually really got into it, was actually able to properly play, was when Oberyn came out.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say if we had time, I'll show you my Tigris build that blasts people apart, but we don't have time.
I
Delirium
farming. It's just there's Arcwing. Can't you do an Arcwing survival and it still technically is in the loot tables?
Yeah, it's Arcwing stuff. I think it was technically in that one old peace mission, but I think they removed that in the Hunhullis fight. Tigris Incarnate is coming in like 5 years. It was that or the Vectis.
Ophelia, there's that Sea Lab survival mission,
right,
right?
yeah, I think yeah. I think
On Uranus?
Maybe that drops it.
Hold up.
Yeah, maybe.
Googling it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, any of the Sea Lab tile sets on Uranus also will have the chance to drop Delirium, which makes it a lot easier, especially if you don't have the good Arcwing build for it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. This has been absolutely incredible. This has been an amazing stream. Thank you all so much, everyone, for following, everyone who's subbed, everyone who's been using the channel points. Thank you so much. We are now going to raid Lady the Laddie, who is... I didn't beat the stream. There we go. So, again, thank you all so much. Thank you all for being here. My time is almost up. That is... Alright. 14, 13, 12, 11,
Counting.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we are. That is our Pride sponsored stream from Digital Extremes officially over. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being absolutely wonderful chatters. Being lovely to talk to. You are all a blessing. Thank you. I'm now passing over to Lady the Laddie, who is doing their stream. Their Pride stream.
Your limbo.
Your limbo noggle. So I have been Ashley Heather Quills, also known as Voice Quills. I'm a Warframe voice actor. This is my wife, Lauren, my wife.
I'm wife.
Alright. Been lovely seeing you all. I also stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, same time, 7 p.m. Britain, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys like tonight, you can catch me around then. Alright?
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everyone. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. And one last fang flash for the road. Bye-bye. And we're in the clear.
And a friend request.